the lane. Helly, one-on-one, little turn move there. Off the back of the rim, lays flat. Rebound tipped out of there, though, and it's picked up by the Eagles. Meanwhile, right side for three. Schmeeler got it from the right wing. Eagles retake the lead at 8-6. Meanwhile, rifling it ahead is Erickson to Royer behind the defense and scores the basket. Oakley Armstrong, the touchdown pass. 13-12, the Warriors answer. Embretson reverses it to Zoe Armstrong. Left side, Erickson open, left wing for three, got it! So the Warriors needing an outside shot to fall. They retake the lead at 19-17. Clayton Ridge tried to take the lead here a minute into our third quarter. They get it to Helly on the left block. Fadeaway shot, banks it up and in. Tough shot with good defense by Embretson. And the Eagles lead 25-23. Sarazua gets the rebound. Eagles back in the offensive end. Sarazua has a lane to the basket, drives in, shovels up the shot up and in. Nobody picked her up defensively, and it's a 4-point lead for the Eagles. Oakley Armstrong inbounds to Erickson. Erickson, top of the key, goes off a pick, kicks it in the corner. Armstrong, right corner for three, no good. Rebound knocked out of there, picked up by Ostrander and fouled with 1.1 seconds to go. And it is Clayton Ridge going to win this one. The Eagles, who won all of 2 games this season, come into Central and fight past the Warriors by a final score of 34-31. The best tournament action is on KCTN FM 100. It's our Class 1A Boys District Opener tonight on KCTN. In our featured matchup, Starmont is at Central. The Stars have had a turnaround season. They enter with 12 wins, including 2 in a row entering the postseason. They look to avenge an earlier loss to the Warriors. For Central, it's been a breakout season. 14 wins, the small school Upper Iowa Conference champ. They feel they can play with anyone in this district. The winner moves into round number 2 on Thursday night. Starmont and Central. Tonight's Chalk Talk, next.
The Vets and Vet Techs at Veterinary Associates of Clayton County offer a wide variety of services for all animals. We believe in treating every patient as if they were our own pet and give them the same loving attention and care they receive from you. Call our office at 563-245-1633 to make an appointment today. The Veterinary Associates of Clayton County are proud sponsors of Central Elkader Sports.
Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhag, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency.
Looking for the best suppressors with seamless service? Interested in helping protect your hearing or have questions on the NFA process? Head to Stronghold Corp, your one-stop shop for premium suppressors and unbeatable expertise. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or first-time buyer, we can get the best brands and latest models to fit your needs. Enjoy hassle-free eForms electronic fingerprint processing with our state-of-the-art Cerberus LiveScan system. Contact us today by heading to stronghold-corp.com for more information. Stronghold Corp, where silence meets precision.
Boisier Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boisier Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boisier Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Top Gun Customs knows that the insurance company wants you to do all the work for them. They want you to download the app, take the pictures, upload them, then they want you to accept the paltry check they think will repair your vehicle. No, no, no. Top Gun writes an accurate estimate, takes the photos, and explains the repair process to you. Let Bob and the guys take all the worries out of your repairs. Call Bob or Nancy at 563-964-9899 at Top Gun to schedule your repair today.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Stars Warriors basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Floral Shop, Rhoda Chevrolet in Strawberry Point, Think Custom in Elkader and Guttenberg, Joel's Tractor and Auction in Strawberry Point, EFM Construction in Strawberry Point, Evans Chiropractic in Strawberry Point, CJ Moyna and Sons, Camp Power Sports, Napa Auto Parts in Elkader, Elkader Care Center and Kingston Court Assisted Living, The Brim Coffee House in Elkader and McGregor, Elkader Pit Stop, Johnson's Restaurant and Reception Hall in Elkader, and Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi. We begin the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Starmont boys basketball coach Dwayne Lowry. Coach, first off here, your team finishing up the regular season 12-10. Good win over Central City to close the regular season, 68-57. Tell me about that game.
Well, it was an exciting game, and it was a game that certainly could have gone either way. Central City is a lot better team maybe than what their record showed, and they have some good players for sure. We were happy to come out of there with the win. We were happy to approach the 70-point scoring level, and so it was a good win and a good way to prepare for the playoff season.
All right, now let's go through starting a lineup for your team in tonight's ball game.
Starting tonight will be Logan Aldridge. He's our point guard. Dylan Popham, Noah Gellner, Wyatt Opitz, and Jack Toll.
And I know some kids contribute off the bench for you, too.
Elliot Francis has been a starter, and he has come off the bench. Every time he comes off the bench, it seems like good things happen. Jagger Timmerman's coming off the bench, provides a shooting threat. He's a good all-around player. And then we also have Carson Curtis comes off the bench. He's been sick here recently. We'll see if he's ready to go by tonight.
All right, so certainly a good group there. All right, turning our attention to Central. I know you played them earlier this season, dropped a 62-43 decision. What do you know about the Warriors?
The first time that we played them, I think at halftime it was a tie ball game, and the third quarter they came out, got very hot on shooting. We couldn't recover. We kind of folded under that weight of the poor start to the third quarter. This game, I hope that we're in a different position mentally. I feel like we've improved since then, as I'm sure Central has as well. The biggest thing that concerns me about Central is they're very fast up and down the court. They have at least 3 good outside shooters. They have a post player that's a threat. So they have a lot of different places that they can attack you from and be a threat to scoring. So it's going to be a challenge. We have to play a game on the upper end of our potential, and we have to hope that they're not super hot in their game tonight.
All right, you mentioned some of the keys. What else do you have to do in this ball game, the big keys?
Probably the defense is where we really have to focus our energy. We've got to try to hold Central to something less than 50 points. That's going to be difficult because of the pace of play that they like to play, plus we tend to like to play a faster pace as well. We've got to be able to get a hand in the face of the shooters and at the same time protect against the drive. So it'll be a challenge, but probably defense probably has to be our primary focus.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Thank you.
Yes, Starmont basketball coach Dwayne Lowry on the Stars program. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors, where we've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer, with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Combine strong winds with icy conditions and you have a winter storm recipe for downed power lines and outages. Get prepared now. Put together a kit to help keep everyone safe and warm during a winter storm emergency. Have extra blankets handy and stock up on water, flashlights, non-perishable food, essential medicines, and more. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular, security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Stars Warriors Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Ridge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Blooms, Flowers, Gibson, Moore in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Mobile Track Solutions in Elkader, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. We continue the Chalk Talk for tonight's game. We're joined by Central Boys basketball coach Brady Stramer. Coach, your team finishing up the regular season 14-7 and winning the Upper Iowa Conference Small Division. An impressive win to close the regular season, beat Postville 71-27. Tell me about that game.
Yeah, I think all things considered, it was probably our best start on both ends of the court. We moved the ball really well, got good shots at the basket. I think we scored 52 in the first half, which speaks to our ability to get open shots and convert. I think we shot over 50% from the field for the game, so again, a lot of positives on the offensive end. And then in the fourth quarter, we were able to get some guys, kind of deeper rotation on the bench, some reps, which is always good to see as well.
All right, let's go through starting a lineup for your team tonight.
Yeah, we've been pretty consistent this year. We'll have our sophomore backcourt, Mason Loan and Griffin Hammersland. We'll have a junior, Owen Hammersland, and senior Isaac Loan kind of as wings for us. And then another senior, Jake Hairtramp, will kind of take over the paint for us tonight.
All right, some of the kids off the bench for you.
Yeah, we've been mostly going with a 9-man rotation, so 2 seniors off the bench are Carson Rignitz and Garrett Burns, and then a pair of other sophomores, Ty Zittergreen and Owen Burke, could also see minutes tonight.
All right, the big thing what you're seeing from your team, though, is you've got 5 scores there, basically in double figures.
Yep, I think our balance is kind of our biggest strength. Obviously, we've got a lot of guys that can score, but when you have 5 guys that can stretch the floor, even Jake in the middle shoots a good percentage from 3. It makes us tough to guard. When we're playing unselfish basketball, which we typically do, we usually get pretty good shots at the rim.
All right, defeated Starmont earlier this year, 62-43. What do you know about the Stars?
Yeah, that game was, I think, right before Christmas break, if I remember correctly, and, the score is a little misleading. I think they had us down 7 or 9 at halftime. Their length and athleticism certainly bothered us to begin that game. To our guys' credit, we kind of bounced back and made some shots in the second half there. But they're, relentless, crashing the offensive glass. That's maybe our biggest key tonight. All 5 guys will crash the glass for them offensively, so we got to find bodies, and they do a good job of mixing up defenses. Throughout the game, you might see 3 or 4 different defensive sets, so we got to identify that and communicate to make sure we're all on the same page.
All right, some of the other keys in the ball game for your team.
Yeah, limiting turnovers is always big. I think both teams are comfortable running in transition, so we got to do our best to limit those turnovers, not allow them to get runouts and easy layups. Try and get them to score against our set half-court defense as much as possible. And then, like I talked about, the rebounding really is a big key for us. I thought in the first half, when we played the first time, that was one of the reasons we were down. Then we kind of cleaned that up. So we got to make sure we're finding 5 bodies each and every possession.
All right, Coach, good luck to you in the ball game. We look forward to talking to you afterwards.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Yes, Central Boys Basketball Coach Brady Stramer and his Warrior team. The Chalk Talk continues after this.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Central State Bank provides a complete line of lending services to help you get the best out of life. From home mortgages and equity loans to vehicle and personal loans. We have expert lending professionals who will work with you to provide options to address your needs. At Central State Bank, you won't deal with a branch or department. You'll deal with a banker who is dedicated to you. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
TNT Power Sports sells and services all makes and models of UTVs and ATVs. We have a nice selection of clean used units available along with new units. Contact Brian, Sawyer, or Tracy for your next UTV or ATV purchase. To keep your UTV or ATV in top-notch condition for work or play, schedule your service work with Brian or Nathan by calling 563-245-1100 or stop into TNT Power Sports north of Elkader on Highway 13 for all your sales or service work.
NEAT is connecting more and more homes and businesses to reliable fast broadband internet in Northeast Iowa. NEAT's fiber optic network has expanded and is now offering speeds up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, Postville, and surrounding rural areas. NEAT Fiber provides high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light. For more information on how to upgrade your speed and services, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.
Stars Warriors Basketball is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at GuttenbergHospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at RivalsInc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and All Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group, online at KARAutogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. The Luena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and Myers Auto Service in Monona. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? Dan Barnes along with Coach Aaron Hammond. Welcome to the start of the boys tournament tonight here on KCTN. It is a Class 1A opener, 2 teams with winning records. The Stars come in 12-10. The Warriors come in 14-7. This is a great first-round matchup tonight. This is the 4-5 matchup in this district.
Yeah, this is an absolutely great matchup. You know, you've got 2 teams probably want better records, but still great records for where they've been. And, you know, Central comes in as the champions of the small division. Starmont, had that injury, but have been playing better as of late. So I think both these teams poised to play really good basketball.
All right,
game
and
tonight.
again, the Starmont story is playing without Cale Scott. He was such a factor all season long in the first 11 games, averaging 14 points a ball game. But it's a team that's unfortunately had to learn to play without him. They've done a good job there. And in particular, Noah Gellner has really stepped up his game offensively. Dylan Popham as well.
Yeah, Gellner about 13 points, 5 rebounds. Popham is almost at double figures. I think it's some of those other guys that kind of play roles that need to have a bigger role tonight, because you're going to have to find a way to slow down the Warriors.
The other thing is, for Central, this is such a balanced team. This is amazing. They basically have 5 players between 9 and 13 points a ball game. It's kind of pick your points, and they've all stepped up at different times.
Yeah, it's crazy. They shoot the ball very well from the field, shooting about almost 40% from the field, over 60% from the free throw line. A couple of guys close to 70. They're just a tough shooting team. Boy, they're pretty quick defending too, so they're just a full package.
That was a factor in the last ball game. They are led by Owen Hammersland at 13 points a ball game, Griffin Hammersland at 12. You've got Mason Lone at 10, Jake Hertrumpf at 9, and Isaac Lone at 10.5. So again, we did the first matchup between these two teams. Starmont led at the half, 31-26. I think people forget the final score ended up being 62-43, but the Warriors just had a dominant third quarter in that game.
They shot lights out that third quarter, and Starmont didn't have an answer. It was a great first half, and you could just kind of see it developing, and then Starmont went on a run.
Stars, of course, the visiting team tonight, wearing the black bottoms and tops, the yellow Starmont across the front. They have, of course, the yellow numbers. Meanwhile, for the Warriors, wearing their home white bottoms and tops, they've got the red numbers. Central across the front of their jersey, they're in red with the black trim. The winner of this ball game goes to Bellevue on Thursday night and will face the winner of Bellevue and North Cedar, though I will tell you that Bellevue is heavily favored in that ball game. They are the ranked team in this district. They are the number 1 seed in this district. So we're ready to go with the starting lineups. Let's go courtside with our public address announcer, Aaron Reinhart, in the starting lineups here for our matchup tonight with, once again, Central and Starmont.
Basketball fans, welcome to tonight's Class 1A district basketball game. The visiting team for tonight's game is the Starmont Stars. And the home team, your Central Warriors. Throughout tonight's game, sportsmanship expectations of the Iowa High School Athletic Association will be followed. It is a clear obligation of contestants, coaches, and spectators to practice the highest principles of sportsmanship and ethics of competition. Now, let's meet our starting lineups. For Starmont, a junior, number 4, Logan Aldrich. And for the Warriors, a sophomore, number 3, Griffin Hammersland. For Starmont, a junior, number 10, Dylan Popham. And for the Warriors, a sophomore, number 5, Mason Lone. For Starmont, a senior, number 12, Noah Gellner. And for the Warriors, a senior, number 22, Jake Hertrumpf. For Starmont, a junior, number 20, Wyatt Opitz. And for the Warriors, a senior, number 23, Isaac Lone. For Starmont, a senior, number 44, Jack Toll. And finally, for the Warriors, a junior, number 24, Owen Hammersland. Coaching for Starmont tonight, head coach Dwayne Lowry, assisted by Russell Aldrich. Coaching for Central, head coach Brady Stramer, assisted by Blake Rodenberg, Peter Thompson, and Hazen Lone.
There you have it. Opening action coming up next here with Central and Starmont on KCTN FM 100.
Scooter's Coffee in Manchester offers a variety of coffees, smoothies, blenders, and breakfast food products served all day long. Scooter's Coffee offers fast and friendly service, too. In a hurry? Use the Scooters Coffee app to order, pay, and earn rewards. Simply stop at the drive-thru window and pick up your order. Scooters Coffee is open Monday through Saturday, 5:30 a.m. till 8 p.m. and Sunday, 6 a.m. till 8 p.m. We look forward to seeing you at Scooters Coffee in Manchester.
Epic Wear. Get personalized clothing for your school, your team, family, friends, business, or any event. Epic Wear has a huge range of customizable apparel, trophies, and awards. They offer free design help or design your own apparel at getepicwear.com, and you can even set up a free website for your fundraiser. Epic Wear, walk on. Call 563-568-2301 to place your order today.
Stars Warriors basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC. Clayton County Recycling in Monona, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Here we go with the Class 1A District Opener tonight on KCTN. We'll be following a number of games across the area tonight. Clayton Ridge at Springville, Postville at Waukon, Dyke New Hartford at MFL Marmac, North Fayette Valley at New Hampton, Edco hosting North Lynn. To jump it up for Starmont will be number 10, and that is Popham. And to jump it up for Central will be Hertrup. A great crowd on hand for this ball game tonight. Tip is won by Starmont into the backcourt, and this game is underway. So the Starmont fans, blackout tonight. For the Central fans, it's a whiteout tonight. And right side with the basketball, right away offensively, driving baseline for Starmont. They work it back out on top to Toll. Toll brings it left side, deep three by Wyatt Opitz. A step behind the arc, it is no good. Hertrump gets the rebound off the left side of the basket. So the Stars will come out here, play 2-3 zone, but they'll extend it from the top. Meanwhile, the ball knocked back into the backcourt, picked up by Toll. He'll drive in and score the layup right side. Aldrich rather the steal and the layup, and the Stars strike first. And here's full court pressure. Backcourt area, Griffin Hammersland brings it across the timeline, loses it out of bounds, tumbles to the court. Starmont has number 13.
That is Noah Geldner. He wears 12 and 13. He's got a different number at home. So we've got Geldner out there, 13. Tolls playing the post, 44.
And Francis, by the way, wears 22 at home, 23 here on the road. The only changes for them. So with 2 turnovers by the Warriors, Toll right side goes into the corner. Geldner deep right corner for 3 off the back of the rim. Rebound, it is Isaac Lone who's knocked to the floor there. Crashing was number 20, Opitz. He's called for the foul, and the ball goes back to the Warriors. Central, we know, is guard-oriented, but they seem a bit surprised by this pressure.
They are. They're a little surprised that Starmont's going to challenge them, make them handle the ball full court, maybe tire them out, get the legs out from under them so they shoot a little not so good.
In the offensive end, Hertrump bounces it right side to Owen Hammersland. Not rattled anymore. 2 trips down the court. They slice right through it, and we're tied here at 2 on a couple of crisp passes by the Warriors. And again, they've got the ability to attack defensively. Warriors playing 2-3 zone starting out. Left side, Popham drives baseline, reverses it. Geldner just off the top of the key for 3, cupped in and out. It is no good. Lone able to get the rebound. Back into the offensive end on the Warriors. Left side, Mason Lone has a lane to the basket, leaves the layup short as he drove in with the right hand from the left side. Meanwhile, Isaac Lone right back over to Mason Lone from just inside the lane on the left side back to the right side. And the Warriors the early 4-2 lead.
Yeah, second chance opportunity is going to be huge, and Central came up with a big one there.
Aldrich on top, left side with the basketball to Popham. He's going to take another 3. Got it from near the UIC logo on the left side. And the Stars go up 5-4. Back offensively is Hertrump. Hertrump on top to Lone. So the pace to our likening. Both teams getting up and down the court. Griffin Hammersland in the lane to Isaac Lone. Left side, Owen Hammersland. Left wing for 3. Got it. Back-to-back threes there, one on the other end for Starmont, one here for the Warriors, and it's 7-5 Central in the lead.
Both these teams wanting to get up and down and fast pace so far.
Left side in the offensive end is Popham. They work it back over to Aldrich. Top of the key for three. Got it! It's become a three-point shooting contest, and Starmont retakes the lead at 8-7.
Yeah, big shot there by Aldrich, and we're going to have a foul here at center court. This is going to be on Gellner.
And Gellner, a reach-in foul as the Warriors try to push it into the offensive end. So, hang on to your seat right here tonight.
Like you said, great student sections. Both teams supporting, Eli with the Believe shirts, black and gold for Starmont, white and red for Central, and they're on their feet. I mean, they haven't sat down yet.
We have a scores table, stoppage of play as they sound the horn, and we'll try to figure out. I think they want to make sure who the foul is on.
On the right guy, and it's supposed to be on Gellner. It should be his first.
It is the second foul, by the way, committed by the Stars. So we've played 2.5. 8-7 is our score. We mentioned what Central shoots from the field. Both these teams' numbers very similar, as Starmont shoots 40% from the field, Central 40%. From the three-point line, Warriors a little better, 33%. Starmont at 25%. From the free throw line, nearly identical. Central 58%, and it is for, once again, Starmont shooting 57%. Averaging 54 points a ball game is Starmont. Central averages nearly 61. So this is the type of game we expect.
Well, yeah, and I think we're going to surpass those points if this pace continues, because both of these teams just getting up and down the court right now, and they're still trying to figure out who this foul is. So if you're wondering why we're not back to action, they're figuring out who the foul's on, and it's on Gellner.
So they're looking down at the Starmont bench. We don't have a scoring error at all, do we?
I wonder if they put a 12 in, because as you mentioned, Gellner has two different numbers, and who's the other one that has two different numbers?
Francis.
Francis has two different numbers. Everybody else has the same home and away number, so we're going to have to sort this out.
And Starmont has a sub at the scorers table. Jagger Timmerman is a junior. So the discussion continues, and our officials here, now you have Coach Lowry at the scorers table. And it's become, to be honest with you, a lengthy discussion, and our officials, they're going to send everybody back to their benches.
Yeah, they're going to have to keep him on the court, but they're just going to let him talk. I would think they could talk to him.
And, again, the conversation continues at the scores table.
We're going to have a technical, I think. That's what we're going to have.
I think Owen Hammersland has tipped us off. So there's a book error on Starmont, and that will put Owen Hammersland to the free throw line for a technical.
Well, and if that's, just the number thing, I don't know if they're talking about change the number. You can do that now. Fix the number, shoot the technical, and let these guys get up and down, because they're itching to play.
Well, the only question is, there's not more than one, is there?
I don't know. They might have to check that out. I don't know if we'll shoot 4 free throws.
Well,
I mean, the only two it could be is Gellner and Francis. Those are the only two.
And Owen Hammersland is alone at the free throw line. Our second official has went to the scores table. And again, now you've got the Starmont coaches wanting to make sure of all the numbers they have in their scorebook right now here. And the assistant coach now has some questions.
Yeah, they're making sure they got those right. And Owen Hammers is like, I just want to shoot free throws. The Starmont student section says we want to heckle him a little bit. Let's play ball.
And Owen Hammersland alone at the free throw line. He's a 64% free throw shooter. Free throw on its way. It is short. He'll get another opportunity. So there is still a conversation going on at the scores table right now with Coach Lowry as well as our officiating crew. And it is a second free throw by Owen Hammersland. Circled around, got it to rattle down and stay in. So we're tied at 8. They really haven't indicated there's a technical yet. But now we will have a sub come in, and I believe everybody has things straightened out.
I hope so.
At least for now. But this ended up being a lengthy discussion.
This is these guys were jacked up, ready to go. A lot of energy, and they're just kind of itching to start up again. They want to get out and go.
Yeah, Von Grimm, our lead official there, was taking care of things at the scorers table. We had these guys, by the way, the other night at Dubuque. So finally back to action. Here's Starmont in the 2-3 zone. Central in the offensive end. Tried to go in the lane to Mason Lone at the elbow there, but interception by Popham, who dropped down defensively. So left side in the offensive end is Opitz. Opitz right side to Timmerman. Timmerman swings it to Opitz. Opitz back out on top here to Timmerman. Again, the Warriors, just like Starmont, active out of that 2-3 zone. They'll challenge the perimeter. Popham, top of the key, wants to drive right side, kicks it over to Timmerman, right side for three off the side of the rim. Rebound picked up by Toll, but he misses the putback off the left side. Owen Hammerslane gets the rebound. They get it up to Mason Lone. He drives in, contested shot, no good, but there's Mason Lone following it up and putting it in from the left side. Good trail there by the Warriors. They take a 10-8 lead. Right side, offensive end, it is Gellner. Gellner to Toll, and to Toll back over to Timmerman. Timmerman left wing to Opitz. Opitz drives baseline, and he works it back over on top to Timmerman. Timmerman left side to Opitz. Opitz has a lane to the basket, knocked away as playing the rec league defense was Owen Hammerslane, reaching from behind as Opitz drove by him along the baseline.
And the pace of the play has gotten very methodical now. They're playing some half-court defense, working the offense. It's really slowed down after that stoppage of play.
Into the game is Elliott Francis, and they throw the ball on top, and it's intercepted by Mason Lone. He drives in and scores the layup. So since that technical, it's a 5-0 run by the Warriors, and they lead 12-8.
Yeah, it definitely favored them because they've been able to respond after that pause.
Right side in the offensive end is Gellner, halfway through the opening quarter. Popham wants to drive, goes baseline to Francis. He wraps around to the left side, kicks it baseline. Opitz left side for three, leaves it short. Long rebound by Lone. Ahead of the pack is Hammerslane, who catches it. Right-handed layup, it's up and in. Warriors running a 7-0 run, and they lead 14-8.
Yeah, put a little pressure on them, and they said, that's fine, we're going to run, and two good trips for them.
And offensively, back left side with the basketball is Starmont. And Starmont driving in the lane, flipping it up as Gellner somehow gets it in. Driving in, just flipped it up. It goes through, stops the Warriors' run, and they're back within 4. Meanwhile, Hertrump a lane to the basket, misses the layup from the left side, takes the rebound away underneath. Stripped, picked up by Mason Lone. His putback no good. Hertrump the rebound, hacked across the wrist. Got it up, but didn't get it close to the rim because he was fouled. And the Warriors aggressive on the glass. Hertrump to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, crash in the offensive glass there, and it's physical inside. That these are not easy rebounds, and you can just kind of see the tone of play, the style of play. You're going to have to secure that ball.
4 fouls on Starmont. The second committed there by Opitz. Free throw, it is no good. Gellner checks out. Into the game is Aldrich. Toll comes back in, and Opitz will check out. Meanwhile, Griffin Hammersland checks out for the Warriors, and making his first appearance is Tice Zittergrain, a sophomore. And Hertrump to the free throw line, and again, missed the first. Here's the second opportunity, and that one good, 1 of 2. 15-10 Central in the lead here now. And across the timeline offensively is Timmerman. Timmerman to Aldrich. Aldrich left side to Toll on the left wing. And he goes high post area to Gellner at the elbow. And he'll have to work it on top to Aldrich. Right side, Timmerman on the right wing. Aldrich back over on the top of the key, having to work a little bit here offensively. In the lane, trying to go to Toll, gets it, double team. Digging down is Mason Lone, picked it out of there. Picked up by Owen Hammersland. The Warriors turn him over. The baseline, Mason Lone drives in, shot. It is going to be waved off. He made it, but is called for shuffling the feet, trying to drive in on the shot as the Warriors had numbers back the other way.
Yeah, and real quick, White Opitz is back in. I think we had a contact pop out, so Jack Toll checks out. Remember, Opitz has got those 2 fouls, so he's got to play clean while he's in there.
And they get some water over there for Toll, and that's exactly what it is. It's a contact. So Aldrich, left side to Timmerman. Timmerman works it back to Gellner. And baseline corner now. Aldrich works it back out on top. Right side, Opitz open, right side for 3. Got another one! 15-13, Stars quickly back within a bucket.
Yeah, big bucket there by Opitz coming off after that foul, so a good score for him.
And offensively driving to the basket as Hertrump misses the runner, but the loose ball knocked out to the Warriors. Lone right side, Tice Zittergreen right side for 3 off the front of the rim. Hertrump the rebound, put back, leaves it short. Tough angle, and then Hertrump called for a foul going after the rebound. As Francis got the rebound, Warriors getting some looks in the lane, but not capitalizing so far.
Yeah, those offensive rebounds are huge, but you got to capitalize. You got to be able to put the ball in the basket there, and just wasn't able to do that.
2 minutes left in the first quarter. Left side, Gellner in the offensive end. Warriors lead by 2. Right side to Aldrich. Aldrich, and again, he'll go right side to Opitz. Aldrich now top of the key, and he'll look to go right side, and he traveled with the basketball. Yeah, he was trying to go into the corner there, but the Warriors had it covered. He just kind of kept on hanging there. Finally, that toe gave way.
Yeah, hoping to get that ball in the corner, and I'm not sure what they're trying to do, if they're wanting to attack the baseline, but he had Opitz behind him, but still looking for that baseline pass.
Hammersland to Mason Lone. That's actually Isaac to Zittergreen. Zittergreen back to Isaac Lone, and he works it on top to Mason Lone, who pulls up at the free throw line, left side to Hertrump, off his foot, out of bounds. It was a tough pass, a lot of traffic there, and the Warriors turn it over. It goes back there to Starmont.
Well, and you want to talk turnovers. Central commits about 13 a game. Starmont about 13 a game. So that's going to be a key stat for us tonight as well.
Another one of those stats where they're pretty close to even. Hertrump and Mason Lone check out. Number 25 into the ball game, and that is Carson Rignitz, and also Griffin Hammersland back in. 90 seconds left in the quarter. Gellner right wing for three. Banked it well long. Missed the rim, as a matter of fact. Zittergreen has the ball fall into his hands off the left side. And again, both teams doing a good job getting back defensively now. Lone, top of the key. Thought about it. Right side to Griffin Hammersland. Right side for three. Circled around, no good. Gellner gets the rebound underneath. Here's the Stars back into the offensive end. Left side, Opitz. And he's quickly closed down. Aldrich, right side to Timmerman. Timmerman back out on top. And Aldrich brings it left side to Opitz by the UIC logo. Aldrich stops, top of the key, looks back door to Timmerman, but getting a hand in the passing lane at Central. However, the ball picked up there by the Warriors. Meanwhile, Francis drives in the shot as he missed it, got the rebound back into his hands as he reached over Rignitz, but Rignitz is called for the foul as they come down, and that's where the length of Francis really a difference.
Yeah, Francis is able to reach over and just grab that without making contact, and they're going to say the foul's on the ground, so Starmont's going to take it on the right side.
Opitz and Gellner check out. Back into the ball game is Popham, and also coming back in as well is going to be Toll. So backcourt, they get it in. Center court line now to Popham. 45 seconds left in the quarter. And right side with the basketball, Aldrich on the right wing. In the corner, Popham. Popham back over to Aldrich. Left side, that's Timmerman. Left wing, open for three. Grazes the side of the rim, but Toll saves the rebound. Back over to, once again, left side to Timmerman, who hits a 12-foot baseline shot left side. And this is an 8-1 run by the Stars. We're suddenly tied at 15. Back offensively, Owen Hammersland lowers the head, drives in the shot, blocked by Francis, and it goes out of bounds off of Owen Hammersland. Warriors challenge but denied, and the Stars get it back on the stop.
And they challenge. They're not afraid to challenge, but that time it was blocked, and it just happened to hit Hammersland before he landed out of bounds, so it's going to go off of him.
Owen Hammersland checks out. Hertrump back into the ball game. 17 seconds to go, and the Stars here can work for the final shot of the quarter. Left side, Francis. Francis to Aldrich, inside 10 seconds, and they work it back to Aldrich, top of the key. The ball intercepted by Griffin Hammersland, then fouled by, once again, Aldrich, and not a bad foul because Griffin Hammersland was going to race down and score a layup, and they're still going to give him two shots.
Well, that's the fifth foul, so he's going to get two shots, and, you understand what he's trying to do to keep that breakaway, but he's going to get two freebies here.
Yep, so because foul number 5, Griffin Hammersland to the free throw line. 4-2, 15-15 tie. Free throw on its way by Griffin Hammersland. It is no good. We saw the Central girls struggle from the free throw line in their ball game on Thursday nights, and it is just a huge factor in every game in the tournament.
And the Central Warriors didn't have school today, so these guys have been out of the building all day.
Second free throw is good. Meanwhile, 3/4 court heave by Toll. It is well short, goes out of bounds as the opening quarter comes to an end. We got a good one. This is what we expected. Central 16, Starmont 15. We've played one.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
Stars Warriors basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Floral Shop, Rhoda Chevrolet in Strawberry Point, Think Custom in Elkader and Guttenberg, Joel's Tractor and Auction in Strawberry Point, EFM Construction in Strawberry Point, Evans Chiropractic in Strawberry Point, CJ Moyna and Sons, Camp Power Sports, Napa Auto Parts in Elkader, Elkader Care Center and Kingston Court Assisted Living, The Brim Coffee House in Elkader and McGregor, Elkader Pit Stop, Johnson's Restaurant and Reception Hall in Elkader, and Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi. We've played one quarter, 16-15. Central the early lead. What do we have for shooting here in this opening quarter?
Central was 6 of 15, 1 of 3 behind the arc, 3 of 6 from the free throw line. Starmont was 6 of 15, 3 of 10 behind the arc. Didn't shoot a free throw.
In the lane, Isaac Alone tried to work it inside to Hertrump, intercepted by Francis. He drives in but misses the bank shot left side. Rebound cleared by Hertrump, and back the Warriors throw it away. Rignitz having to lead the break, not an ideal situation. Tried to get the ball back into hands of Griffin Hammersland, but it is intercepted. And back in the offensive end is once again left side Popham for 3. It's long, saved out of bounds by once again Opitz, but back into the hands of the Warriors. So Owen Burke is in there to start the quarter for Central. He's a sophomore. Griffin Hammersland, right side for 3. It is no good. Popham gets the rebound. You've got Isaac Alone, Hertrump, and Rignitz. There's the 5 for Central. Popitz, Gellner, Aldrich, Francis, and Opitz. That's the 5 out there. We've played a minute here in our second quarter. And the ball knocked away, intercepted by, once again, Hammersland, Griffin that is, and Aldrich commits another foul as the Warriors had numbers going the other way.
And that's one thing, a stat that really sticks out. Central getting to the free throw line because of the fouls by Starmont. Starmont not getting to the free throw line. They're going to want to turn that around.
All right, checking out will be Burke along with Rignitz. Second foul, as we mentioned, on Aldrich. Back into the game is Owen Hammersland, along with, as well, Hertrump. Both teams continue 2-3 zone. Burke actually stays in the ball game for now. Baseline to Hertrump, the ball knocked away. Good hustle by Gellner, helping out on the bottom of that zone, knocked it out of bounds.
And Mason Lone's going to check back in here, and Burke's going to go to the bench.
All right, some scores. We'll get to those as soon as we get a break in action. Right side, it will be Isaac Alone on top, intercepted by Aldrich. Aldrich gets it right side to Popham. 2 giant steps and scores the layup. Starmont retakes the lead at 17-16. They want a timeout. 6:43 to go in the half. It is a 1-point lead for Starmont at 17-16. We'll update you on scores after this.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
First time out of the ball game, taken by Starmont. Here's an update on the scores. Waukon leads Postville at the end of 1, 29-7. Dyke New Hartford leads MFL Marmac 19-12 at the end of 1. North Fayette Valley leads New Hampton 14-7 at the end of 1. It is North Lynn leading Edco at the end of 1, 9-7. We'll get you a Clayton Ridge Springville update in just a bit. Meanwhile, high post area, Isaac Alone tries to go left side, batted out of there, but he's able to pick it up. And back left side to Owen Hammersland. Right side to Griffin Hammersland. Opitz tried to jump the passing lane, but no luck. Mason Lone, left side to Owen Hammersland, loses the ball. I think Opitz helped kind of cover the defense there, but it was Popham who knocked it away.
Yeah, just not taking care of the basketball. Warriors have had 4 quick turnovers in this young quarter.
And Opitz to Aldrich. In the corner now is Popham. Drives in, works it back out on top to Aldrich. Try to no-look pass, and it'll go into the backcourt. And a good decision here, as Coach Lowry was telling him, go back and touch the basketball there, over and back. And they'll go to, again, Central off the left side of the basket in the offensive end.
Yeah, and that's going to be deep in Central territory, so they're going to be under their own hoop on that turnover.
All right, Springville, by the way, leads Clayton Ridge 10-9 at the end of 1. Griffin Hammersland, step back 3, top of the key, shot no good. And Gellner, one of the smallest guys in the lane that time, able to clear the board for the Stars. So right side in the offensive end is, again, Starmont in the corner, Popham. Popham back out on top to Opitz. Opitz brings it right side, baseline, driving in is Gellner, takes the shot, good straight up defense by Hertrump, went into him, no call, shot missed. Here's Owen Hammersland, drives in, uses the right hand, but leaves the layup short. The ball knocked out of bounds by Mason Lone. And again, the Warriors miss another fast break opportunity.
Yeah, got to the rim again, but put a little short, expecting that contact or expecting a block, and it just wasn't there.
And what we're seeing right now is these guys being allowed to play, which, again, that's okay.
It's
what
the
you're
same
getting
on both sides.
Yep.
It's been, similar both ends. So good to see them adjusting.
Aldrich on top. at the top of the key and brings it to dribble the basketball, didn't he? Yeah, Griffin Hammersland got a hand in there and disrupted the play.
Yeah, disrupted it, and he just tried to continue the dribble off of picking it up, and that's going to go down as a turnover against the Stars.
So inbounds, Isaac Alone gets it to Mason Lone across the timeline here. And again, the Warriors, for the first time tonight, somebody walking it up into the offensive end. Mason Lone, high post area, Isaac Lone, left side, Owen Hammersland for three, got it! Couple of threes from Owen Hammersland this first half, and the Warriors go back up 19-17.
Well, you heard Coach Lowry talk about they don't want these quick shots.
Steal by Mason Lone, drives in, the right-handed layup, it's up and in. After the three-point shot by Owen Hammersland, it is Mason Lone with a steal and a layup. Warriors lead by 4.
Yeah, these little runs by the Warriors where they shoot well, that's what they want to try to avoid.
And offensively, Popham gets to the basket and scores, driving in, getting to the rack. And they are now back within 21-19. And back right side, high post area, Isaac Lone. Lone has the ball knocked away, but to Mason Lone, who goes left side to Owen Hammersland. Right wing, Griffin Hammersland. Lone at the high post, back over, Mason Lone, step behind the arc, top of the key for three, got it. Warriors have hit their last 3 shots. They now lead 24-19.
Yeah, but they're not getting back on defense, and here's Popham for three, and he nails it.
Just like that, Popham steps into a 3. So it's now 24-22 halfway through the second quarter. And here is Mason Lone, left side to Owen Hammersland, baseline to Hertrump, in and out of his hands, tries to save it right below us in the corner, but it ends up going back into the hands of Gellner. The Warriors turn it over.
Yeah, just uncharacteristic of both these teams having turnovers, but give credit both defenses.
Gellner drives in, gets to the basket, but misses the sliding layup as it rolled off the back of the rim. It was challenged by Hertrump, and the Warriors, Griffin Hammersland, step behind the arc for 3 off the side of the rim. Isaac Lone gets the rebound, back right side, and the shot rims off from right to left. And Francis gets the rebound underneath. Again, the Warriors, great move by Isaac Lone, just could not finish.
Yeah, he get a nice rebound, offensive putback, but not able to finish that.
Popham thought about the 3 again in the corner. Gellner will take it. The 3-pointer is no good, but he's fouled by Isaac Lone in the corner, and that will put the Stars to the free throw line for 2.
And this will be their first time to the free throw line. And I believe we're going to be shooting 3 because I think he was behind the arc on there. Yeah, that's going to be a three free throws. So costly foul here by Lone, his second.
Another score. Dyke New Hartford leads MFL Marmac 33-25 at the half. Gellner's free throw, it is no good. He'll get another opportunity. Again, as we mentioned, Starmont, not a terrible free throw shooting team. Gellner among the best at about 57%. Meanwhile, we've got 2 players for Starmont and 2 for Central at the scorers table. Ready to check in. Gellner missed the first. Second free throw, it is good. 24-23. Aldrich will check out along with Opitz. Into the game is Francis, Timmerman, and also coming in is Toll. Meanwhile, Zittergreen back in for the Warriors along with Rignitz. Hertrump checks out, as does Isaac Lone. So the third free throw by Gellner, and it's off the back of the rim. He only made 1 of 3, but it's a 1-point lead for Central as we approach the 3-minute mark. On top, Mason Lone. Lone left side to Owen Hammersland. Back over to Lone, who has the ball knocked away or lost the handle on it anyway, but tracks it down near center court. Corner to Zittergreen. Zittergreen knocked as he drives baseline. The ball hit the back of the backboard after it was deflected by Starmont. Zittergreen kind of bailed out of trouble there, as it turns out, by Starmont knocking the ball up against the backboard. And now the Warriors want a timeout. 2:58 to go here in what is quarter number 2. Warriors lead 24-23. Let's take this break.
Northern Country Co-op and Viafield are now Nexus Cooperative, your full-service ag partner supplying all your agronomy, energy, feed, grain, and lumber needs. Our highly knowledgeable and experienced team utilizes the latest technology in feed manufacturing, agronomy services, precision ag, plant and animal nutrition, energy products, and grain marketing to keep our customers ahead of the rest. Stop in today at any of our 26 locations across northern Iowa and southern Minnesota, or visit us online at nexus.coop.
Been a tight ball game throughout. Central leads 24-23, and again, they have the basketball after it's knocked away. Both teams have used 1 timeout here. Last time they played, Starmont led by 5 at the half. Central had a big third quarter, which turned the game around. Mason Lone takes it inbounds and has to go back out on top to Rignitz. Rignitz back in the corner to, again, Mason Lone, and he'll go left side to Owen Hammersland. Hammersland, volleyball line, loses the handle on the pass, but he's able to go get it. High post area to Rignitz, puts it on the ball there, brought it down to the waist, and just stripped away by Francis. Not strong in the post.
Yeah, they've had about 3 of those where they've gone into the high post, and they just haven't been strong with it.
Opitz to Timmerman. Timmerman, right side. That is again Popham, who drives in, takes a tough 8-footer, leaning right. It is short. Owen Hammersland the rebound ahead to Mason Lone. Lone drives in, chased by Francis, can't get to him, and it's a transition basket for the Warriors. They lead by 3 now. Quickly offensively driving in the lane. Popham, no pass look, right side. A no-look pass, I should say, to Gellner, who scores the layup. Pretty pass, and it's a 1-point game.
A nice finish by Gellner there just to keep things close.
On Mason Lone, right side to Griffin Hammersland, in the corner to Zittergreen. Griffin Hammersland, step behind the arc for 3 off the back of the rim. Jumping for the rebound is Gellner, along with Owen Hammersland. It's knocked away off the left side. It'll go back to the Stars. Meanwhile, Hertrumpf coming back in, along with Burke. Zittergreen checks out along with Rignitz. Exactly 2 minutes left in the half.
And a little pressure here by the Warriors. Going to go about 3/4 for Starmont to handle it a little bit.
2-2-1 pressure. Toll check back into the ball game for the Stars. Gets it over to Popham. Popham right side to Gellner. Gellner corner now to Timmerman. Timmerman right side takes a tough 15-footer. It was contested. Didn't get a chance to really get squared up, but a break. Hammersland could not haul in the rebound off the right side. Owen Hammersland, and it goes out of bounds, stays down here with the Stars.
Yeah, that looked like a rush shot by Timmerman that time. He needs to give that time to develop.
Francis spins in the lane, goes into Hertrump. The shot banks it long. Good straight-up defense by Hertrump, but Francis gets the rebound, put back up the glass. It's up and in. Challenge Hertrump again, who was straight up, and it's a 1-point lead now for the Stars. High post area, Hertrump. Hertrump puts it on the floor, spins, pulls up, 8-footer in the lane, banks it in, foul, count the basket, and the Warriors go back up by 1 at 28-27.
Yeah, that was a tough shot there by Hertrump, kind of fading away, a lot of contact there, but able to knock the shot down, going to get the extra one at the free throw line.
So this will be for, once again, it will be Hertrump trying to make it a 2-point lead. Another score, Springville leads Clayton Ridge 25-16. Hertrump unable to finish the 3-point play as it rolls out. Back offensively is Timmerman now. Right side, Aldrich open for a moment from the right wing, and they go back out on top to Popham. And Popham will back it up towards center court line. In the corner, that's Timmerman. Timmerman in the lane to Francis on the right block, backs his way down, gets to the reverse side, takes the shot. Oh, just short. Toll the rebound, put back, blocked by Hertrump, but Toll tumbles to the floor, and a foul called on Hertrump. Toll to the free throw line for 2. He's got the strength, doesn't have the size, but he's got the strength to battle down low.
He's got the strength down there, and that ball bounced about 2 extra times, so everybody's jump was a little off, so Hertrump forced to try to block that, and I think he probably could have blocked it, but then he swatted, and that's going to get you the call every time.
So with 1:01 to go, Toll's free throw, it's off the back of the rim. It is no good. The biggest lead for either team right now is Central, which has been 5. So Starmont's biggest lead was 3 so far. So it's been a tight first half. Toll's second free throw, missed the first. Second one swishes through, and we're tied at 28 inside a minute here in the opening half. Mason Lone, center court circle, high post to Hertrump. Hertrump puts it on the floor. Back over to Mason Lone, top of the key, right side for 3, got it! Mason Lone with another 3. Warriors go back up 31-28.
He's had a great first half, knocking down some big shots.
Toll dribbles through traffic, has the ball knocked away, but a reach-in foul committed from behind. It is the 3rd foul on the Warriors, and Starmont will take it out of bounds in their offensive end just inside half court.
Yeah, just the 3rd foul. That's Mason Lone's first foul, so no worries there on him.
And backcourt area, it is Popham. Popham right side to Gellner on the right wing. About a 5-second differential, game clock and shot clock. Francis drives in the lane, takes a leaning shot, banks it up. It somehow spins to the back of the rim and then slides through. Hanging in the air is Francis, and it's a 1-point game again. And the Warriors will work for the final shot with 20 seconds to go. Mason Lone right side to Griffin Hammersland. Mason Lone looking over to the sidelines, and it is Popham playing some defense that makes it tough for Lone to see to the sidelines. Right side, Griffin Hammersland. Back over to Lone. Lone, right wing to Griffin Hammersland. In the corner to Owen Hammersland. Griffin Hammersland rushes up a 3. Right side, got it to go from a step behind the arc on the right side. And that's how the first half comes to an end. 34-30, Central in the lead at the break. When we return, first half stats and more. You're listening to high school basketball on KCTN, Garnavillo, Elkader, Iowa.
This is Dr. Jessica Wilkie, along with Dr. Foey, Dr. Bruner, and our staff here at Family Dentistry Associates of Monona. We are honored to sponsor winter sports and activities for the area schools. We're here to help keep those smiles healthy by providing all areas of general dentistry for children and adults, including same-day crowns, Invisalign, dentures, and implants. We thank our patients for their loyalty for the last 40 years and welcome new patients to join our dental family. Call us at 563-539-4651.
Stronger, farther, faster. It all starts with good nutrition. Clayton County Farm Bureau is proud of our livestock farmers who provide high-quality protein needed to fuel our young athletes. The ultimate pre- and post-game fuel-up can be found in meat and dairy foods grown right here. Meat and dairy are natural sources of essential vitamins that support health, energy, and performance. We know our student athletes are the real deal, and Iowa's livestock farmers are committed to helping them reach their goals. To learn more, visit realfarmersrealfoodrealmeat.com.
When I started out in the car business, my dad gave me some good advice. Hi, it's Forrest Brown with the Browns family of dealerships. What my dad told me is when you sell someone their first car, you need a good sales department. But if you expect to sell them their second, third, and fourth car, you better have a great service department. Visit any one of the Browns family of dealerships in Guttenberg, Elkader, West Branch, or Victory Ford in Dyersville and find out why Browns is your hometown dealer, no matter where your hometown may be.
At Freedom Bank, we're proud to cheer on the hometown athletes who give it their all. You'll see us in the stands, on the sidelines, and throughout our communities, supporting the players, coaches, and families who make Northeast Iowa a great place to call home. Whether it's on the field or in your financial life, we're here to help you reach your goals. Visit us in Elkader, Monona, Postville, or Waukon and experience the difference of a 100% employee-owned community bank. Freedom Bank, we empower success.
The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union are proud sponsors of high school sports. We are committed to bringing our patients the highest level of total eye care with detailed one-on-one attention. Our offices offer the newest technology and equipment with a professional team of experienced staff that is committed to you. Call us today for your next total eye care appointment. The Woodland Eye Clinic in Elkader and West Union supports all of our local athletes taking the field or court this season.
This is Chris Holbert, General Manager of Hall Roberts Son Incorporated in Postville. We would like to wish the area student athletes both a safe and successful sports season. We have been a community-based company since 1864, servicing and supporting the area ag industry with products necessary for daily success. We look forward to continuing to serve and support both the ag industry and high school athletes in our surrounding communities. Thank you and good luck from the families at Hall Roberts Son.
Stars Warriors Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Ridge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Blooms, Flowers, Gibson, more in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub-Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Mobile Track Solutions in Elkader, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Central leads at the half, 34-30. Other scores: Waukon leads Postville 54-9 at the half. Springville leads Clayton Ridge at the half, 25-16. Dyke New Hartford leads MFL Marmac at the half, 33-25. North Fayette Valley leads New Hampton, 26-21 at the half. And Edco leads North Lynn at the half, 26-19. Bellevue, by the way, leads North Cedar, 68-21 at the half. Winner of this ball game goes to Bellevue on Thursday nights. We turn things over to Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the first half total, starting with the Warriors.
Warriors are led by Mason Lone. He's got 16 points. On a side note, on 7 of 8 shooting, he's been shooting lights out. Owen Hammersland with 11 points. Griffin Hammersland with 4 points. Jake Hairtrump with 3. So 34 points. They shot 61% in that first half. 82% from behind the arc, 9 of 11, and they were 3 of 7 from the free throw line for 43%.
So the three-point shooting is the difference in this ball game, though the Stars have hit some. Let's go to the totals for Starmont.
Yeah, the Stars are a little more balanced. They've got 10 points for Dylan Popham. We've got 5 points for Noah Gellner, 5 points for Logan Aldrich, Elliot Francis with 4 points, Wyatt Opitz with 3 points, Jaeger Timmerman with 2 points, 1 point for Jack Toll. They shot 41%, a great percentage for them in the first half. 4 of 12 behind the arc for 33%. Only 2 of 4 from the free throw line for 50%. And they had those 8 turnovers compared to Central's 10.
Yeah, so well played in that regard, or at least good enough played for both those teams. You keep it below 20, that's always a good thing.
Yeah.
The story of this ball game, though, you mentioned Central shooting, and of course they're home, so you feel a little more comfortable. But Starmont's got to look at this going, they're not going to hit 60% of their shots the second half.
You wouldn't think they're going to hit 61, but man, they go on runs. And the last time these two teams played, as you mentioned it, that third quarter was huge for the Warriors. They came out with a focus and an energy and just put up a bunch of points.
So again, our score 34-30. Central leads Starmont at the half. When we return, second half action, and we'll talk about the girls' tournament continuing tomorrow night. That and more when our halftime show continues after this.
Yes, those are chicken tenders. And yes, they're on a plate with your favorite Pizza Ranch items. Which means, yes, chicken tenders are now available at Pizza Ranch buffets. Make it a buffet day at Pizza Ranch.
Health powers life. From the delightfully routine to the truly uncharted, and the unexpected can happen in a heartbeat. Mercy One offers the latest cardiovascular treatment options, leading-edge clinical research trials, and the region's top cardiologists and surgeons. Count on our experts for the most advanced therapies and personalized care, ensuring you're ready no matter what life brings next. Find care at mercyone.org/healthpowerslife.
Something exciting is growing on Iowa farms these days. Innovation. From tractors that seed, weed, and harvest with data-driven precision, to drones that scout or plant cover crops to protect soil and water. Even our animals live in smart homes with round-the-clock care. Technology keeps your food safer, water cleaner, and makes us more sustainable. Because what we do here benefits everyone here. Life on the farm makes everyone's life better. There's a kind of magic to making memories. To finding time for the little things and the big things, the new things, and the things you'll do over and over again. It's the magic of a job well done and a well-deserved day of rest. Of living life to the fullest with the people you'd never want to live without. Fairway, closed on Sunday, open for life.
The vets and vet techs at Veterinary Associates of Clayton County offer a wide variety of services for all animals. We believe in treating every patient as if they were our own pet and give them the same loving attention and care they receive from you. Call our office at 563-245-1633 to make an appointment today. The Veterinary Associates of Clayton County are proud sponsors of Central Elkader Sports.
Stars Warriors Basketball is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at GuttenbergHospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at RivalsInc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and All Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group, online at KARAutogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and Myers Auto Service in Monona. At the half, Central leads Starmont 34-30. Once again, the halftime scores elsewhere tonight. Waukon leading Postville 54-9. Springville leads Clayton Ridge 25-16. Dyke New Hartford over MFL Marmac 33-25. North Fayette Valley leads New Hampton 26-21. Edco leads North Lynn 26-19. And again, Bellevue leads North Cedar by a score of 68-21. Our girls' tournament coverage continues tomorrow night on KCTN. We're in Monona, MFL Marmac, and Beckman. Bulldogs, the big school champion at the Upper Iowa Conference. Game time at 7 o'clock. The Chalk Talk begins at 6:30 here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com and also on the KCTN YouTube channel. Again, those two teams have not seen each other. The only team they've played that are similar is Edco, and both teams actually split against Edco. MFL Marmac won, Edco lost. Or I should say Beckman lost to Edco in that matchup. So let's talk about that game tomorrow night.
Interesting matchup for these two. I would think the Bulldogs would be favored, but MFL Marmac plays in the Upper Iowa Conference. They're going to come in as the big champions in that. But Beckman plays in that tough River Valley North, so they're going to be battle-tested. and not afraid to go on the road against Monona. So MFL Marmack's gonna have to play well. I think they'll be okay with that, but Beckman's going to give them a ball game.
Beckman has played primarily a straight 2A schedule.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
just the best way to say it there, even though Edco in Class 1A. All right, second half of this ball game, Warriors lead by 4. They've left some points on some fast break opportunities. Still a good first half shooting-wise, but Starmont, it's a 4-point ball game. This looks like it's going to come down to the end.
Yeah, I think if you're Starmont, you're happy with where this is at, but you got to take away those runs. Don't let Central get into one of their rhythms where they just score, and you can't have an answer for them. But I think right now both defenses playing tremendously, and especially in the high post. I think the Starmont Stars have been just all over that high post of Central.
Been an outstanding tournament atmosphere in this first half. Both crowds involved in it. Student sections on both sides are on opposite corners, but they've been on their feet, cheering well throughout. Been a good night so far here and a good ball game. It will be the Stars basketball to start the second half. Popham, Aldrich, Gellner, as well as Toll and Opitz. For the Warriors, it is Mason Lone, Isaac Lone, Owen Hammersland, Griffin Hammersland, and Hertrump. So you've got the brothers Hertrump and the brothers Lone on the, or I should say the brothers Hammersland and the brothers Hertrump, or I should say Lone. Lone and Hammersland, you know what I'm talking about.
Central's man-to-man here. They changed it up.
Yeah, too many guys to keep track of, by the way, too many brothers. Meanwhile, Aldrich tried to go backdoor. It's knocked away, and they'll take it off the right side of the basket.
2 Lones, 2 Hammersland, and a Hertrump. Sounds like a law firm.
Right side, it will be Aldrich. Trying to go back out on top to Toll. Toll with it right side. And backdoor cutting through is Gellner. Right-handed layup blocked by Hertrump. Gellner slashed through. Had an easy opportunity, but a nice close by Hertrump to block it out of bounds.
Yeah, Hertrump is guarding Toll and was kind of off of him out at the three-point line and able to close quickly and block that from behind.
Inbounds, they get it to Opitz. Opitz goes left side. And two, once again, that's actually Opitz driving in, trying to flip up the shot driving in. Popham passed it to Opitz, who may have been looking to make a pass on that, I think.
I don't know if that was a pass or a shot, but it looked like it was kind of an in-between, and he just needs to either shoot that or get a crisper pass to the guy underneath.
So it will be a turnover by Starmont. And they come out here, second half, stay in that zone. Actually, it's man-to-man. Driving left side is Mason Lone. It's blocked by Opitz. And as Popham brings it into the offensive end, the ball knocked away, but it goes into the hands of Gellner. And the Stars have it back offensively. Right side, Popham to Aldrich. Aldrich to the elbow area with Toll. He'll take the 15-footer, right elbow off the back of the rim. Toll muscles up, gets the rebound. Left side, Opitz, left wing for 3. Short. Then the ball goes over the backboard. That's out of bounds. And it will go back to the Warriors. Toll, again, we mentioned he's a bit undersized down low, but certainly showed his hops there.
Well, he's got some ups. He's got strength in there. So when he boxes out, uses his body, he's tough as any getting rebounds.
Lone to Hertrump. Left side to Griffin Hammersland. Left open for 3. Left side off the back of the rim. Rebound by Gellner. Of course, Griffin Hammersland hit that 3 in the final seconds of the first half to give the Warriors the 4-point lead where it stands. Aldrich takes a Euro step move left side, leaves it off the front of the rim. Short, and Hertrump able to clear things underneath for the Warriors. Owen Hammersland left side for 3. Short. Long rebound into the hands of Hertrump. Hertrump drives in, gets to the right block, flips it up. It's no good, but bodied by Toll on the way in. Even though Hertrump ended up going away from the basket, Toll called for the foul, and Hertrump to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, Hertrump going, at the basket, all of a sudden he's floating away, and he needs to go right at that basket, draw that contact, maybe get a better look.
Hertrump's free throw off the side of the rim. It is no good. Rolled it to the left side of the rim. He'll get another opportunity. Second foul on Toll, by the way. Just the first whistle of this second half. Second free throw being eyed there, and it is good. So 1 of 2 made, and the Warriors lead by 5. This is the biggest lead for either team tonight. Backcourt area is Aldrich. Aldrich left side to Gellner. Gellner, top of the key, back to Aldrich. Right side to Toll. Toll from outside the right block takes a little 12-footer. It is good. Looking at the angle there, maybe could have tried a bank shot, but good on the swish. And the first basket of the second half for the Stars. Bring them back within 3. Lone, right side to Griffin Hammersland. Down to Hertrump. Floats in. The shot off the back of the rim. Bounces 3 times. No good. Hertrump the rebound. No good. Third time's a charm as he stayed with it. Pads the rebounding stats and scores the basket. Warriors go back up by 5. Stars, by the way, man-to-man.
Yeah, they change their defense too. Give a different look to the Warriors.
Toll on top. in the lane, trying to go to Gellner, gets it on the right block, shot over the outstretched arms there of Hertrump, no good. Rebound deflected out to Aldrich. Mason Lone picks the pocket. Warriors back in the offensive end, but Starmont gets back defensively. Hertrump, right side for three. It's off the back of the rim. Gellner gets the rebound. There's a foul underneath. I think this is on Griffin Hammersland, holding Aldrich down low to try to get the rebound. There is no doubt that Starmont wants to be the more physical team, and that's something this Central team, that's what teams are going to try to do to them in this postseason, and we've seen it during the season. Be physical with them.
Yeah, when you're guard-oriented, a little undersized, but they play bigger than they are, but they're just going to try to be physical with you and force things.
Here's a good example. Gellner lowers his head, lowers the shoulder, gets by the defender. The shot no good, but fouled on the drive in, and right there's an example of the strength.
Yeah, going strong to the hoop, and Hertrump came over just a little late to try to block that, made a little contact with the body. So he's going to get credited for that foul.
So Gellner to the free throw line for two. Free throw, it is good. 37-33. Hertrump will check out as Tice Zittergreen comes back in here after the second foul on Hertrump. Warriors have committed 2 fouls here in the third quarter. Second free throw on its way by Gellner, rattled around, stayed right down for him. And it's now 37-34 it should be. He made both,
34,
didn't he?
Yep, he made them both. Yep.
Scoreboard now corrected. 3 minutes here into our third quarter. Mason Lone on top to Isaac Lone. Right side to Zittergreen. Zittergreen off a pick. Thought about the three, but it's quickly covered. And Mason Lone has it now. Lone in the corner to Griffin Hammersland. Hammersland back over on top to Owen. That's Owen Hammersland. Drives in right side. Knocked away. I think Gellner got a hand in there. Loose ball picked up by Opitz. Warriors tried to drive, and it's picked away by the Stars. Back over on top is Popham. Popham at the elbow. Pulls up. Little 15-footer short. And Griffin Hammersland, the rebound, throws a baseball pass ahead to Owen Hammersland and overshoots him out of bounds. That wasn't quite a football pass. It was about 3/4 court. And they've hooked up a few times on the football field, but he had no chance to get that one. Warriors turned it over. Toll and Popham check out. Opitz. Timmerman and Francis coming in. Correction, yes, Opitz, number 20, checks out. Popham takes it out of bounds for the Stars. 37-34, and it's slowed down a bit here in our third quarter. Driving in, it is again out of control. It's Gellner, or correction, it is that time right side was Popham. Trying to draw the charge was Griffin Hammersland, but he's calling for a block. And Popham was out of control driving in.
He was, but they're saying Griffin Hammersland didn't quite get there quick enough, but they said this is on the floor. So we're going to take the ball out of bounds. That's going to be the second foul on Griffin Hammersland.
He'll check out as Hertrump comes back in, and taking it off the right side of the basket will be Aldrich for Starmont. Aldrich has to go back over center court circle to get it inbounds to Popham. Popham off a pick right side. And goes pick and roll. Francis in the lane. Takes the shot. Flips it up as he's hit in the face. He actually looked away. Let's hope he's okay. But he flipped it up and got it to the rim. He's fouled and will go to the free throw line for 2. But now your bigger concern here is
he okay?
Yes.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
looks like it was a shot, and it looks like it was a shot to the eye.
Looks like his left eye.
Yep, and he's going to head over here, and he's quickly Coach Lowry, and it happened right down on their end. He will again check out of the ball game. Toll comes back in, but the good news is he looks like he's getting a little stronger as he walks off. The foul is on number 23.
Isaac Lone, that's going to be his third.
And he's going to check out. The fourth whistle against Central. Gellner on the inbounds. Gellner drives in, stops at the block, muscles up the shot. It's no good. Hertrump gets the rebound, gets it ahead to Tice Zittergreen. Zittergreen takes the Euro step by Toll. Toll draws the charge. Toll sold it. There was contact there, but I'm telling you, you'd have felt that Toll got hit by a semi the way he went back.
He went flying, but took the contact, sold it, whatever it was. He got the call. That's what matters.
It was player control. That is correct. So the Warriors, another fast break opportunity, goes by the wayside. Couple of scores. Waukon leads Postville 66-22 at the end of 3. Springville leads Clayton Ridge 48-29 at the end of 3. And it is, again, Dyke New Hartford leading MFL Marmac 58-39 is the score of that ball game. Dyke New Hartford leading MFL Marmac. Gellner missed a 3 in the offensive end, and it's one and done for the Stars. Mason Lone, backdoor, gets it to Owen Hammersland, drives in from the left side, but he uses the right hand, kisses it off the glass, and the Warriors go back up by 5.
That was a nice finish there by Owen around Hammersley. A lot of traffic, but able to get it up off the glass.
And right side, Popham drives, pulls up, 10-foot shot from just off the right block area. It's no good. Hertrump gets the rebound back to Owen Hammersland. Tried to get it ahead of the pack to Zittergreen. The ball deflected back into the hands of Owen Hammersland, and he's fouled as he crashes to the court in the middle of the lane. It'll stay down here with the Warriors.
Yeah, they're going to take this out underneath the basket. They're not going to say any shot on that. So, but they're right now looking at the floor. They want to get that wiped up. A lot of bodies.
They've brought some ice in for Francis on the left eye there, as he is at the end of the Starmont bench being attended to by the Starmont assistant coaches. So 3:26 to go. Gellner, his second foul, only the second on Starmont here in our third quarter. Our officials are going to have to take the janitorial duties. As a matter of fact, Francis now going to the locker room.
They're going to go locker room to have that checked out, make sure it could be a contact issue. It could be any number of things, but they're going to have him checked out, make sure he's okay.
Yeah, and the contact could be playing a part of that, because he got hit in the left eye, and it was the contact that definitely caused the hit to the left eye. So back offensively, Mason Lone, corner for three, blocked by Gellner, who got out there from the right corner. Stars back in the offensive end as Toll gets it ahead to Aldrich. Right side, that's Timmerman open. Right side for three, it's off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down by Hertrump for the Warriors. So again, it was 34-30 at the half. It's a 5-4 third quarter right now.
Yeah, pretty sluggish, but give credit to both defenses. They're working hard on both ends of the court.
Hertrump, left side, trying to drive, spin, cut off by Toll. Gets to the left side, then takes a step by him, floats it up, out of control. The ball, they played Annie over, going from left to right, a forced shot, and the Stars get the rebound. And back offensively is Gellner. Gellner, right wing with the basketball now, on top to Toll. Still a 5-point lead for the Warriors. Popham off the top of the key, goes in right side, lowers the head, gets to the right side of the basket, splits two Warriors and kisses it off the glass up and in, and Starmont takes a timeout. The lead is 3, 39-36. Central in the lead. Let's take this break. Hey sports fans, take a time out to call Garms Financial Services for all your insurance needs. Whether you need auto, home, farm, health, crop, or business insurance, Garms Financial Services and Grinnell Mutual has you covered. You'll receive quality protection, expert advice, and local friendly service. Owner Brian Bugenhag, along with his staff, look forward to serving all your insurance needs. Call them today for a free competitive quote. Garms Financial Services, located in Elkader and now also in Monona, your trusted choice agency. 39-36, Central in the lead here as we approach the later stages of our third quarter. We mentioned that Elliot Francis, a junior, taken to the locker room now for Starmont, and they're dealing with some blood in that area where he got hit above the left eye. So they're going to take every precaution here to make sure that, again, they work through some things here. And any word we get from the Starmont bench, we will certainly let you know.
We'll pass that along if we hear anything.
So 2.5 to go here in our third quarter. Warriors lead 39-36 and with possession. High post area, Hertrump back over to Mason Lone. Lone has a lane to the basket, but cut off by Toll, and then Toll called for the blocking.
Yep.
And again, this is what we talked about. Starmont on that switch with Toll there, he's a physical presence and looking to body up the ball handler for the Warriors.
Yeah, just wanted to body up with Mason Lone and make it tough for him.
Griffin Hammersland, left side for three, leaves it short. And the inbounds, they get it to Hertrump. Griffin Hammersland went off the top of the key off the left side, but missed the three. Aldrich lowers the head, left side. Timmerman, 15-footer, popped in and out, no good. Zittergreen gets the rebound underneath for the Warriors. Mason Lone back offensively, right side to Griffin Hammersland. Back out on top to Lone as we go inside 2.5. Mason Lone stops at the left block, on top to Hertrump. Right side, Tice Zittergreen. Zittergreen has a lane to the basket, lowers the head, flips it up and in from the right side. Saw the lane, parted right through it. They're back up by 5.
Nice take by the sophomore there, recognizing defense had cleared out and he had a lane.
So back offensively, Popham. Right elbow to Gellner. Top of the key to Toll. Toll brings it left side, Aldrich on the left wing. And Aldrich stops, goes right side to Timmerman. Timmerman lowers the head, gets to the middle of the lane, banks the 8-foot shot. It is long, left it flat. Hertrump clears things underneath. Warriors back in the offensive end. Mason Lone as Burke checked into the game, the last stoppage for the Warriors. Griffin Hammersland has it on top, and he'll back it up here with a minute to go in our third quarter. Tice Zittergreen, top of the key, thought about the three, hands it backdoor. Mason Lone has a lane to the basket, drives in and scores the layup. Gellner late to roll over. Biggest lead of the night for the Warriors at 43-36.
Yeah, able to extend here, and Starmont needs to have an answer. Got to have a good set here and work it inside.
In the lane, losing the ball is Toll, picked up by Mason Lone. Here's a running opportunity, but the Stars get back. Lone to Hertrump. Hertrump trying to back his way in, gets inside the left block, muscles it up and in. There's a little strength from Hertrump, and it's a 9-point lead for the Warriors.
Yeah, things getting out of hand here for the Stars. They got to have an answer here. 30 seconds to play.
Trying to play through this right now and just get to the quarter. Right side, Gellner. Gellner, middle of the lane, leans in. The shot blocked by Hertrump, but he's fouled as he leaned in. And the foul committed by the Warriors, they had 3 defenders in that area.
I would think this would be against Burke because Hertrump hit that clean. So, yeah, this foul's going to go against Owen Burke.
22 seconds to go here in the third quarter. And it is again Gellner to the free throw line for 2. Free throw, it is good. 45-37. So finally, the Warriors got some offense going in the later part of this third quarter. Zittergreen, Hertrump, and Mason Lone all check out. Isaac Lone, Rignitz, and also Owen Hammersland all check in. Meanwhile, for Starmont, Toll has checked out. Opitz has come back into the game for them. Gellner's second free throws off the front of the rim. It is short, only 1 of 2. Warriors can work for their last shot of the quarter, and they should with 15 seconds to go as Mason Lone brings it across the timeline. Center court circle here. High post area to Rignitz. Right side, Burke. Burke in the lane to Rignitz. Rignitz fakes, drives right, kicks it over to Owen Hammersland. Back over to Burke. Burke right side to Owen Hammersland. Desperation 3, left side. The shot, it is banks long, and it is no good. Left-handed shot from the right wing as the Warriors did not get a look at all that they were looking for. So we've played 3. We go to the fourth. Once again, our score. It is 45-37 as we go to the fourth.
Looking for the best suppressors with seamless service? Interested in helping protect your hearing or have questions on the NFA process? Head to Stronghold Corp, your one-stop shop for premium suppressors and unbeatable expertise. Whether you're a seasoned shooter or first-time buyer, we can get the best brands and latest models to fit your needs. Enjoy hassle-free eForms electronic fingerprint processing with our state-of-the-art Cerberus live scan system. Contact us today by heading to stronghold-corp.com for more information. Stronghold Corp, where silence meets precision.
Stars Warriors basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena. Member FDIC. Clayton County Recycling in Monona. TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont. LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville. Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader. Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont. Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door. Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader. Timber is a crop, harvest wisely. St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service. T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Warriors basketball as we start the fourth. They get it down low to Isaac Lone on the right side of the lane, able to slice right through and lay it up from the right block. Warriors lead by 10 as we start the third quarter. In that quarter, it was again Central outscoring as driving in the lane that time and taking a shot as Gellner. He's fouled by Rignitz. Central outscoring Starmont in that quarter 11-7. So it's again our score was 45-37 starting the quarter. It's now 47-37. And heading to the free throw line, it's Gellner for 2 and shooting in our third quarter.
For the Stars, they were 2 of 15, 3 of 4 from the free throw line. Didn't make any threes. For the Warriors, they were 5 of 15, didn't make any threes, 1 of 2 from the line.
So again, it's becoming more of a grind as the game goes on. Gellner missed the first free throw, makes the second. The foul was called on Rignitz. That is his second. It is Griffin Hammersland, Owen Hammersland, Isaac Lone, Burke, and also out there is Rignitz. Griffin Hammersland goes to the right elbow to Burke, in and out of his hands, but he picks it up in the corner. Rignitz thought about the 3 and thinks better of it. Lone goes backdoor to Rignitz, slides in from the right side. Nice entry pass by Isaac Lone. 11-point lead for the Warriors.
Unselfish basketball, got the extra pass and got the open man.
Aldrich, right side to Gellner. Gellner has a lane to the basket, stops inside the right block, uses the glass. Strong move by Gellner. 7 minutes left in the fourth. Stars back within 9. Can they get hot from the field?
They're going to have to go on a run and get some stops defensively because Warriors, they're clicking right now, answering everything.
Owen Hammersland in the lane to Isaac Lone. Gets to the right side. The layup no good, but he's fouled. So the Warriors, more so here in the second half, getting the ball in that lane area towards the high post and being aggressive.
Yeah, very deliberate, very aggressive inside that lane, looking for that interior pass, looking to go up strong and finish strong.
Couple of scores. Edco leads North Lynn 41-25 at the end of 3 as Isaac Alone misses the first free throw. Waukon has defeated Postville tonight 76-34. And also North Fayette Valley leads New Hampton 38-35. All those games at the end of 3. Timmerman has checked out for Starmont. Opitz back in. The free throw by Isaac Alone. It is long. Warriors come up empty, 0 for 2. So back in the offensive end is once again Starmont. And that is Opitz, left side to, once again, Popham. Popham pulls up, 15-footer from the free throw line, banks it in. It gives a shrug. Bank stays open late on this Monday night. They're back within 7.
It went in. It's important right now for the Stars. Get some points.
And back offensively, it is again middle of the lane. Isaac Alone takes a tough shot in the lane. About 6 feet away, hung on the lane, got it to go through, and the Warriors go back up by 9.
Yeah, little contact, little bump, but he goes up strong and good body control finish.
Popham, left side, drives baseline, loses it, and it's taken away by Isaac Alone. He just could not secure it, and the Warriors get themselves a steal. Burke back into the offensive end, back left side to Griffin Hammersland, left wing to Owen Hammersland. And they'll have it again, baseline to Hertrup. He's got a step by Toll, flips it up, hoping for contact, didn't get it. Isaac Alone the rebound, the putback, it's off the glass, but they're going to wave it off. He was fouled on the floor as Isaac Alone went sliding to the court. No basket, but the Warriors maintain possession.
I think Hertrup thought maybe there'd be contact, just trying to get that flip up there, but a good rebound by Lone, but got fouled on the ground there. That's the third foul on Opitz.
Griffin Hammersland and Burke check out. Inbounds, right corner. Owen Hammersland for 3. The shot flat from right to left, and Gellner got the rebound there for the Stars. So a 9-point lead. That last foul was the third on Opitz, by the way, who stays in the game. And on top, Gellner, top of the key for 3. Off the front of the rim, rolls to the left side. It's no good. Toll tips out the rebound, saves it back to Popham. Great hustle by Toll. Does the little things for the Stars. Popham trying to go in the lane. Off the hands there, deflected by Mason Lone. Popham slides for it, picks up the loose basketball, but there's a timeout taken by Starmont to avoid the turnover. So once Popham went diving for the ball, Coach Laurie takes a timeout. So with 5:26 to go, once again our score, it is 51-42, and it is once again Central leading Starmont here.
Boiser Lumber Company in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center, handles Midland garage doors for residential, commercial, and agricultural needs. Midland Steel garage doors provide the best all-around value when appearance, security, durability, and low maintenance are desired. Boiser Lumber and Midland Doors take pride in providing their customers with top-quality products and superb customer service. Contact Boiser Lumber in Guttenberg and Elkader, your do-it-best rental center for Midland overhead doors sales and service.
Stars Warriors basketball is brought to you in part by Elkader Floral Shop, Rhoda Chevrolet in Strawberry Point, Think Custom in Elkader and Guttenberg, Joel's Tractor and Auction in Strawberry Point, EFM Construction in Strawberry Point, Evans Chiropractic in Strawberry Point, CJ Moyna and Sons, Camp Power Sports, Napa Auto Parts in Elkader, Elkader Care Center and Kingston Court Assisted Living, The Brim Coffee House in Elkader and McGregor, Elkader Pit Stop, Johnson's Restaurant and Reception Hall in Elkader, and Community Insurance with offices in Edgewood and Delhi. So 51-42, Stars save the possession with 5:26 to go here in our third quarter. They get it near side into Toll. Toll wants to go one-on-one, goes inside the left block, shot no good, and the loose ball trying to save it out of bounds was Toll, could not get to it, and it goes out of bounds. Challenged the shot blocker, and good defense by Hertrup.
Yeah, Hertrup straight up on that, didn't want to get called for another foul, and good hustle by Toll trying to secure that, but it trickles out of bounds.
Mason Lone that is, across the timeline. Zittergreen into the ball game. Isaac Lone has it right side to Zittergreen. Zittergreen on top, knocked away by Aldrich. Aldrich takes the fast break, lowers the head, gets it to crawl over the left side, driving in. They're back within 7, 5 minutes left here in the fourth.
Yeah, tough shot there by junior Logan Aldrich, but got it to go in.
Owen Hammersland left side in the lane to Isaac Lone, gets to the right side of the basket, too strong, no good, but Hertrup the rebound, and the Warriors go back in the lane to Isaac Lone. Drives right side, but he is fouled, I believe, hand-checked on the way in. And it will be the Warriors taking it off the right side of the basket.
And if this is against Opitz, that's going to be his fourth. No, this is against Toll.
And it's his fourth.
His fourth foul.
So foul number 4 on number 44 with 4:44 to go here in our fourth quarter. And Starmont stuck on 44. So right side inbounds to Owen Hammersland. Catches it on the right block. Muscles up the shot. Oh, they're going to wave it off. An offensive foul. Drawing the charges. Toll, second time he's done that tonight. Took some contact there, and Coach Stramer just kind of smiles at the official.
Well, and that was risky because that could have been his 5th, but stayed his ground, took the charge, and they're going to give the ball here to the Stars.
Dyke New Hartford and Coach Stramer continues to have a conversation. Dyke New Hartford has defeated MFL Marmac tonight, 86-61. The only bright spot in that ball game, Carter Lightfoot went over 1,000 points for his career, but I'm sure he would have taken the W tonight instead of that.
Absolutely, and I believe the winner of that game, they've got Applington-Parkersburg. That's going to be a tough contest. Good luck to Dyke New Hartford.
We saw AP last year against North Fayette Valley in a district final, and a game that NFV won, and they've got quite a few players back from that team. Meanwhile, 7-point lead for the Stars here as they trail. A 7-point lead for the Warriors. Backdoor, Gellner opened the shot. No good, but he's fouled on the way in. So Starmont attacks, and Gellner goes to the free throw line for 2.
Yeah, just attacked the shot blocker there and hurt Trump, and the challenge didn't phase him at all. That's going to be the 3rd against Hurt Trump.
So both teams have committed 3 fouls. Gellner to the free throw line for 2. Free throw on its way. It is good. They're back within 6. Gellner, as we mentioned, 57% from the free throw line, and now taking a timeout here will be the Warriors. 4:36 to go. 6-point lead for Central. Let's take this break.
Top Gun Customs knows you can fill a deer tag well out of season. If you've tagged that prize buck, pull up to the stoplight at Top Gun in Garnavillo. That's it. Bob and his technicians have been repairing vehicles for over 45 years. We write the estimates, take the photos, and deal with the insurance company for you to ensure your vehicle is repaired quickly and, most importantly, safely. We also have free loaners or rental vehicles. Call Bob or Nancy at Top Gun to schedule your repair today. 563-964-9899.
51-45. Central has led since the half. They've led by as much as 11. It is now down to 6 with 4 minutes, 36 seconds to go. And Gellner to the free throw line, trying to make it a 5-point game. Free throw on its way, popped in and out. Hertrump gets the rebound underneath. A final, Bellevue has defeated North Cedar tonight, 87-37. They're kind of good, by the way.
Yeah, they're pretty good ball club, that's for sure.
Winner of this ball game here goes there. Left side, Owen Hammersland, deep left corner for 3. Aired it out long to the right. And it is Opitz back into the offensive end, and now we've got a carrying violation on Aldrich. Aldrich just came across center court with the official right in front of him, and it is a turnover that gives the ball back to the Warriors.
Yeah, he just turned that over, palmed it to change direction, and there was nobody pressuring him. It was just a natural thing for him to do, but official right there.
Mason Lone on top to Isaac Lone. Right side, Griffin Hammersland, right side for 3, popped in and out. Isaac Lone loses the rebound there, but he's fouled, hit in midair. If that's on Toll, that's number 5. Let's see. He was in that area.
I don't think it was him, though. It was number, 13?
Yeah, so that would be Gellner.
Yeah.
So that's his 4th foul, yes, and the 4th foul on Starmont, too. Warriors in the bonus, the final 4 minutes. Griffin Hammersland, right side to Mason Lone. Lone, as Starmont has went back to the zone. Mason Lone, right side to Isaac Lone. Open right corner for 3. Rattled in and out. Hammersland the rebound. Back over left side. That's Owen to Griffin for 3. Got it to go. And the Warriors go back up by 9 with 3:45 here in the 4th.
That was a big shot there, and I thought maybe the Warriors would pull it out, run some clock, but Griffin Hammersland said, I'm knocking this down.
And in the lane is Gellner. Gellner, right block, moves right, flips it up. It just is too strong. Hertrump gets the rebound. Mason Lone back into the offensive end, but a good job by the Stars getting back. So Central back up by 9. Griffin Hammersland, right side to Owen Hammersland. Owen Hammersland in the lane to Mason Lone. Touch pass to Hertrump. He's underneath the board, goes up. He was nudged by Opitz. Hertrump to the free throw line for 2. They got the ball in position, and Hertrump knew that he had to take that up strong, and he drew the contact.
Yeah, and he knew he was right there on his backside, so give a little ball fake, got him in the air, felt that contact, then goes up strong. That's going to be Opitz's 4th. So a lot of guys with foul trouble out there for the Stars. Going to have to play clean.
Free throw by Hertrump. It is good. We have another final. Springville has defeated Clayton Ridge tonight by a final score of 60-48. Meanwhile, trying to put the Warriors back up by 11 as Hertrump makes the second free throw. 56-45 our score. So again, the Warriors full court pressure, and here's a foul by Mason Lone. This is something you didn't want to do. He tried to jump the pass in the backcourt to Popham. That's the 4th foul now on the Warriors. So Starmont in the bonus. The final 3:15 on the next foul. Only the 2nd foul, though, on Mason Lone.
Yeah, Mason Lone usually plays pretty smart, pretty clean there, but a silly foul to put Stars in the bonus for the rest of the way.
Second half has been far more physical than the first. Popham at the free throw line. Knocked away by Griffin Hammersland. Picked up by Owen. Owen back into the offensive end. Kicks it over to Griffin Hammersland. Right side for 3. Got it! Back-to-back threes by the Warriors in Griffin Hammersland. They lead by 14 with 3 minutes to go.
What a big shot again by Hammersland. And it all started with the turnover Central forced.
And right side, Toll with the basketball. Left open. He's going to take a 3. Left wing. It is long off the back of the rim. And the rebound by Isaac Lone for the Warriors. So now it is a 14-point lead on an 8-0 run for Central here in this 4th quarter.
And you see Coach Stramer, we got time. Run some clock. Make them come out and guard you. We don't have to rush anything.
This is what's nice when you have guards. And instead, Hertrum takes a 15-footer from the elbow. Shot no good. Rebound knocked away by Griffin Hammersland. Picked up by big brother Owen. And Owen knocked to the floor. He'll go to the free throw line for 2. And that is the 5th foul committed there by the Stars.
Yeah, that's going to be the 5th foul on the Stars. I believe that's going to be the 5th foul on Jack Toll, because I believe that's who they're going to call this on.
Toll, a senior. Again, this is a Starmont team winning 12 ball games this year. Certainly a turnaround season for Coach Dwayne Lowry, first year as head boys basketball coach. Toll fouls out. He's a senior. We certainly know what type of athlete he's been for Starmont. And he will foul out of this ball game with 2:24 to go, and hugs from the assistant coaches there and the coaching staff for Starmont.
Yeah, played his guts out there. Just plays hard all the time, plays bigger than he is, goes 1,000 miles an hour.
And the free throw on its way by Owen Hammersland. It is good. So now this ball game similar to the last ball game in which the Warriors used the strong second half to win.
Yeah, the run was in the 4th instead of the 3rd this
Second
time.
free throw, it is good. 61-45, and the Stars will take a timeout. 2:24 to go. Warriors now lead by 16. Let's take this break.
Hi, this is Tara Fink, psychiatric mental health nurse practitioner. Helping people, bottom line, is the biggest reason I chose a career in mental health. During my own struggles, it was difficult to find good support in this area. Therefore, I vowed to come back home to help meet the great need for mental health care in Northeast Iowa. I'm available for consultations at both the Walk-On and Postville Clinic locations, offering assessment, diagnosis, and medication management for all mental illnesses.
Exceptional caring people, Veterans Memorial.
Inspiring changes to a happier, healthier you is what we do at Clayton Drug. We are committed to helping you achieve the highest quality of life possible. We are a full-service pharmacy offering services such as med packing to your home or mail delivery and online prescription refill. We also offer a cash pricing program on name brand and generic prescriptions. Call 563-245-2530 to find out more. Clayton Drug, connecting the communities of Elkader, Strawberry Point, and Sumner to serve us all in between.
So since Starmont got back within 6 in this 4th quarter, the Warriors are on a 10-0 run right now with 2:24 to go and a 16-point lead.
And here's the Warriors coming out, man-to-man pressure, full court, force the issue a little bit, make Starmont handle it.
Yeah, just slow them down if you can. Aldrich back into the offensive end. I'd say it's token light pressure. Meanwhile, backdoor cutting. It's Gellner. Bounce pass from Eldridge. Gellner slides in to bring him back within 14, and here is a foul committed by Starmont. So now the Stars will try to extend this ball game. Central as a free throw shooting team, 58%. Certainly not bad what they've shot this season. And they do have a couple of kids that are really good shooting free throws. Griffin Hammersland shooting 68% this season. Mason Lone is over 60%. Isaac Lone is shooting at over 52% this season. Free throw, it is good. You get the feeling the Warriors make one of two. They should be on their way.
Yeah, on their way, at least one or two. The rest of the way, they're going to be, I think, just fine.
And the second free throw being eyed by Isaac Lone. Free throw, it is good. Makes them both. The senior. Clutch situation, 16-point lead as we approach 2 minutes left here in the 4th. Aldrich left open, top of the key for 3 off. It's long off the back of the rim. Rebound pulled down there by Isaac Lone. And again, the Warriors will just take their time. Good to be guard-oriented, isn't it?
At this point in the game, absolutely ball handling, keep it away from them. And Warriors, all kinds of room right here.
Hertrumpf Inside the right elbow, spins, has it knocked away by Gellner, bailed out Gellner with a foul there. So 1:46 to go. North Fayette Valley boys, by the way, lead New Hampton 54-40 with 2:44 to go here in the fourth quarter of that game. NFE lost twice to New Hampton during the regular season.
That'd be a big win for them on the road and postseason.
Free throw, it is good. 64-47 now the score. And the Warriors winning this one going away here in the second half. Second free throw on its way by Hertrump. It is short, and the long rebound picked up by Owen Hammersland. Warriors get the bounce on their home court, and they'll eat some more clock now here. Mason Lone, it's Isaac actually, right side to Griffin Hammersland. We approach 90 seconds to go. Stars are playing man-to-man, but the Warriors just eating some clock here. Owen Hammersland, lane to the basket, scores the right-handed layup. Nobody switched defensively. 66-47 our score.
Well, the final score is not going to be indicative of how these two played for about 3 quarters, but it shows what Central can do.
Opitz, 3, step behind the arc, right side, it is no good. It's a 15-2 run for Starmont for Central. Isaac Lone ahead of the pack, goes up for the right-handed layup, blocked by Opitz, but fouled by Opitz. 1:06 to go. Isaac Lone back to the free throw line. Starmont got back within 51-45 after trailing by 11. Since that point early in the fourth quarter, the Warriors have taken control.
Yeah, Warriors have really settled in offensively, even defensively, really crashing the boards, getting some offensive second chance opportunities. They played a really good second half, a good change of pace.
Opitz, by the way, has now fouled out. The free throw by Isaac Alone, it is no good. Into the game is number 30. That will be Hoyt Swanson, who is a sophomore. So, again, a Stars team winning 12 games this season. Second free throw on its way. It's off the front of the rim. They missed both. But again, Owen Hammersland gets another offensive rebound. And the Warriors bring it back out on top with a minute to go. In the lane, Hertrump takes the shot from inside the left lane area, but banked it short. And just bring it back out on top. And that's what they'll do with Mason Lone. And again, they'll just try to eat some clock. Mason Lone triple team goes to Griffin Hammersland. Just look for a backdoor cutter at this point. Be patient. Oh, and again, it is Hertrump, left side to Mason Lone. He drives in, stripped by Gellner. Good defense by Gellner. Gellner drives in. The layup, it is no good, but he's fouled by Hertrump. They kind of bump shoulders going in there, and it will be Gellner to the free throw line for 2, but only 33 seconds to go here in the fourth.
Yeah, they're going to call this on Hertrump. He's going to get, that's his third or fourth foul. But I think he was just trying to avoid some contact there, and Gellner looking to initiate that.
Gellner's free throw spinning out of there. It is no good. Spun around the rim. Starmont going a little deeper into their bench. Ben Gellner, a sophomore, will be checking in there for Noah Gellner. Again, Gellner is a senior. Free throw on its way there. It is good. 1 of 2. And it will be Noah Gellner checking out here, one of the seniors for the Stars. Carson Curtis is a senior. Cale Scott, injured, of course, as a senior. Caleb Boardman and Jack Toll are your other seniors. But plenty of good things coming back for the Stars and a step in the right direction this season.
Absolutely. I have a big improvement for them.
Warriors bring it across the timeline. It looks like Starmont's going to let them play it out, and the game is going to come to an end. Although Popham playing some late defense. And they work it back with Griffin Hammersland with 10 seconds to go. 66-48 as the Warriors finish this ball game strong. And the game will come to an end. It is Central, the 4 seed, pulling away late to defeat Starmont 66-48. And with the win, the Warriors hit the road to face number 1 seed Bellevue on Thursday night. Central wins by a final score of 66-48. With the win, the Warriors 15-7. Starmont closes the season with a record of 12-11. When we return, game stats, coaching interviews, your post-game show is coming up. You're listening to high school basketball from KCTN Sports.
Hi, this is Cody from Torkelson Motors in Elgin and Walk-On. At Torkelson Motors, we believe that student involvement in activities is a great way to help grow our communities, and we are proud to help sponsor this game for your enjoyment. We've been serving Northeast Iowa since 1926 and appreciate the business that our customers have given us and the support they provide to our area schools and communities. So the next time you are in need of a new or used vehicle or a repair, stop into Torkelson Motors. We've been selling cars the old-fashioned way with a friendly smile and a handshake right here next door in Elgin and Walk-On.
Being good at life means getting your finances in order so you can focus on the moments that matter most. With over 175 years of experience, New York Life Insurance Company offers insurance and financial solutions you can benefit from while you're, well, living. For trusted guidance, contact your local agents, Andrew Reimer or Troy Springer with your Vision Financial Group, proudly located and serving the beautiful Guttenberg community. Call Andy or Troy at 563-252-2471. Start planning today for peace of mind tomorrow. Your Vision Financial Group is not owned or operated by New York Life.
Alameda Clayton Electric provides more than energy. They also provide tips to help keep you safe. Use portable space heaters safely. The safest types have switches that turn the heater off if it's knocked over. Keep portable heaters away from papers, bedding, draperies, and other combustible materials to prevent fires, and keep them away from water to prevent electric shock. Never leave a space heater unattended or leave children alone in a room with a space heater. Your electric cooperative cares about keeping you safe. That's the power of human connections. Alameda Clayton Electric Cooperative, your touchstone energy cooperative.
When making up a to-do list, don't forget to include servicing your car at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Your car should have the best care, and Edie's will make sure of it. Stop in or call 964-2186 to make an appointment. Tires worn out? Well, Edie's can replace them. Need a tow? Call Edie's at 964-2186. Kay, Lynn, and Todd invite you to stop by and fill your car's tank with fuel at Edie's AC Delco Service Center in Garnavillo. Edie's open 7 a.m. Mondays through Saturdays.
Alpine Communications believes connected communities become thriving communities. We are the local telephone company that became a 21st century communications provider. Alpine provides internet, television, cellular security, and telephone too. We promise personal, timely, reliable service from people who live here. When you choose us, we all thrive. Connect with Alpine Communications today. Click alpinecom.net or call 563-245-4000.
Strawberry Building Supply offers all your building materials for residential and commercial projects. Whether you're building from the ground up, remodeling your home, or a weekend project, we have the materials you'll need. We are an authorized Milwaukee dealer for all your Milwaukee tools. Strawberry Building Supply also has everything you'll need for your pets and livestock. Stop into Strawberry Building Supply today at 413 West Mission Street, Strawberry Point, or call 563-933-4579.
Stars Warriors Basketball is brought to you in part by Silver Ridge Cooperative in Edgewood, Strawberry Point, and Delhi, Citizen State Bank of Monticello, Hopkinton, Ryan, Manchester, Winthrop, Strawberry Point, Springville, and New Vienna, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Blooms, Flowers, Gibson, more in Edgewood, Edgewood Convalescent Home and Lincolnwood Assisted Living, Northeast Iowa Sub Drains in Strawberry Point, J&J Land Solutions in Edgewood, Mobile Track Solutions in Elkader, David Balls, agent for Balls Insurance Agency in Elkader, Rockwire Appliance and TV, the home of quality service with the lowest price guaranteed in Prairie du Chien, Waukon, Decorah, and Viroqua. Elkader Chiropractic Center, Dr. Jamie Hammersland, and Norby's Farm Fleet in Northeast Iowa. Welcome back to Elkader. Central wins 66-48. They close the game on what ends up being a 25-3 run. It was 15-5 closing run. It was 51-45. They go on the road. And again, it ends up being 66-48, the final score. We're joined again by Coach Aaron Hammond. We'll go through the stats in just a bit. But again, Springville has defeated Clayton Ridge tonight. Let's get you some updates on scores here. It is Edco leading North Lynn, 61-49. Actually, this is final now. Edco has advanced to Thursday night, 61-49 there. Also tonight, Springville beat Clayton Ridge, 60-48. It is North Fayette Valley leading in the final minute, 58-40, so North Fayette Valley appears to be on their way to going Thursday night. Dyke New Hartford over MFL Marmac tonight, 86-61. Waukon defeated Postville 76-34. And I believe that's the score from all the games we're following so far.
That's
so we'll try to get you an Edco North Lynn final as well as a North Fayette Valley New Hampton final. We're joined again now by Coach Aaron Hammond. Let's go through the totals. First off for the Warriors.
Warriors were led tonight by Mason Lone. He had 18 points. Owen Hammersland with 17 points. We had Jake Hairtrump with 11 points. Griffin Hammersland with 10 points. Isaac Lone with 6. Tice Zittergreen with 2 points. Carson Rignitz with 2 points. There's your 66 points for the Warriors. Remember, they shot a blazing hot percentage in the first half. they ended up the game shooting 50%. They were 11 of 23 behind the arc, 17 of 33 inside the three-point land, only 11 of 21, but right around their average at 52% from the free throw line. Finished the game at 16 turnovers, but give credit to the Starmont defense for causing those turnovers.
All right, again, a final. North Fayette Valley, good win for NFV tonight, the 5 seed, winning at New Hampton by a final score of 65-43. That team has gotten better throughout the season.
They have.
And again, they are victorious. All right, let's continue.
For the Stars, they were led tonight by their senior Noah Gellner with 15 points. Dylan Popham had 14 points. Logan Aldridge had 7 points. We had Elliot Francis with 4 points. We hope to hear an update on him. He went out of this game injured. Took a shot to the eye there. 3 points for Wyatt Opitz, 3 points for Jack Toll, and 2 points for Jaeger Timmerman. So 48 points there for the Stars. They shot 33% tonight, 4 of 19 behind the arc, 14 of 35 otherwise, 8 of 14 at the free throw line for 57%. And they finished tonight on 13 turnovers, much better with the ball in the second half.
And again, turnover-wise for both these teams?
Yeah, Starmont with 13, Central with 16.
All right, I wanted to make sure I got that right. And there were so many turnovers early in this ball game. Both teams came out with a ton of energy starting out.
Yeah, a lot of energy, a lot of turnovers, just both defenses playing hard, but settle in the second half a little more methodic for both of these teams.
Again, it was Central leading the entire second half. Griffin Hammersline hit a three-pointer to give them a 34-30 lead. They led by 11 early in the fourth. Again, the Stars got back win 51-45, but then it was a 10-0 run by Central, which allowed them to grab control. They win going away 66-48. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be joined by Central boys basketball coach Brady Stramer, where the postgame show continues after this.
Hey, Justin Birdnow here from Birdnow Chevrolet in Monona. I want to take a moment to wish all the local athletes good luck during their game. You have worked incredibly hard, and it shows during each game. Myself and the entire Birdnow Chevrolet Monona team is wishing you all that you do your best and good luck.
Getting to the age of 55 may have earned you wisdom, but Central State Bank thinks you should get something more, like a checking account that earns you interest. We believe you've earned the right to avoid fees for ATM and debit cards, wire transfers, cashier checks, and insufficient funds transfers. Call or visit Central State Bank today and ask about our Classic 55 checking. It's time you've got what you earned. Central State Bank, member FDIC.
Stars Warriors Basketball is brought to you in part by Innovative Ag Services in Elkader, Monona, and Waukon, Guttenberg Municipal Hospital and Clinic. Check out career opportunities at GuttenbergHospital.org. Rivals Inc. Custom Gear, Screen Printing, Embroidery, and online shopping at RivalsInc.com. Bruins and James Insurance, your Grinnell Mutual agent in Monona. Furniture Showcase and All Wine, lighting showroom, flooring, furniture, and window treatments. Bacon Concrete in Postville. Car Auto Group, online at KARAutogroup.com. Fisk Farm and Home in Monona, Cresco, and Decorah. The Lowena Savings Bank, member FDIC. Culligan Water Conditioning in Elkader, and Myers Auto Service in Monona. Welcome back to Elkader. Central victorious, advancing by a final score once again of 66-48. We're joined by their head coach, Brady Stramer. Coach, what a finish. You had a double-digit lead. It got down to 6 in the fourth quarter, but you guys had a good 10-0 run there as you finished strong once again.
Yeah, kudos to our guys, obviously, for kind of staying the course through a couple of runs that they made at us. Kudos to Starmont. They never gave up. They gave us a lot of trouble, especially in the first half. But then again, like you said, made a run at us in the fourth. To our guys' credit, they remained composed. We kept attacking the basket, made some more free throws down the stretch, which always helps also.
All right, the first half, it seemed like it was more free-flowing up and down, and both teams switched to man-to-man, which really kind of made both teams kind of work.
Yeah, I told the guys afterwards, I'll take the blame maybe for the first half. We played Starmont earlier in the year, and it was a complete flip script. We made man the first half. We were losing. We went 2-3 in the second. We made a big run. So we came out 2-3 tonight, and we were barely winning at half, and then we went man afterwards and made our big run. So kudos to our guys for adjusting mid-game. Obviously, the man was a better option. I think we held him to 7 points in the third quarter, which was huge for us.
Yeah, and obviously the big story is here's that balanced scoring. Everybody stepping up for you. Let's start once again with Mason Lone with 18 points.
Yeah, and Mason, he's maybe we're all pass first. Our guys are very unselfish by nature, but he might be the most pass first, kind of our point guard for us. So when he gets 18, he's doing what he needs to for the team. I think we had 4 guys in double figures tonight.
Yep.
Great balance scoring. And again, I didn't feel like many of our shots were rushed or forced. We did a good job finding the open man and then shooting with confidence when they presented themselves.
We talked about Mason Lund with 18, Owen Hammersline with 17, followed by Jake Hertrump with 11 tonight.
Yeah, Owen's motor, he just doesn't stop. He keeps attacking the basket when it's there. He keeps shooting with confidence when it's there, which is what we need from him. Jake did a good job of getting some looks, especially in the second half. I thought he was maybe more patient, used some shot fakes, some jump stops, and played under control and got good looks.
And also Griffin Hammersline hit a couple of huge threes in the fourth quarter. He scored 10.
Yeah, he had a big one at half, probably his hardest shot of the game he made. I felt like, and he would say the same thing, missed some open shots that he normally makes. We're going to still have confidence in him and honestly all the 5 starters. If they're open, we expect him to shoot the ball, and kudos to him for keep firing.
And Isaac Lone only has 6 points, but all of them coming in the fourth quarter, but had a strong all-around game for you.
Yep, he does everything for us. I don't obviously have the stats yet. I wouldn't be surprised if he led us in rebounding. He's by far our best option in the middle against their zone. He had a couple of nice assists out of that. He just kind of we can plug him in wherever we need, and he can help us out in a lot of different ways.
Anything you get out of this small game that you got to tune up a little bit more for Thursday night?
Got to make free throws. We got to rebound. We got to move our feet. There's plenty of things we need to clean up. Obviously, take the win. Very happy with the win, but Thursday's a whole new challenge, so we got to lock in these next 2 days.
Let's talk about that challenge. Bellevue, the number 1 seed, victorious tonight, 87-37. What do you know about them?
Yeah, I think that puts them at 19-3 on the season. They won their conference, which is all 2A and 3A schools, so they play really good competition throughout the year. They're battle-tested. I think they're pretty much all seniors, a couple juniors mixed in, so a very experienced group. They've kind of been building the last couple years to this season. They got state championship aspirations. It's going to be a great environment on the road for us, a great test. And unlike this first-round game where you have a week to prepare, we got 2 practices to figure it out. So we'll have a game plan ready, and we'll be ready to go on Thursday.
All right, Coach, good luck to you. We'll talk to you before Thursday's game. Good luck to you guys.
Appreciate it, Dan.
Yes, Central basketball coach Brady Stramer talking things over there about his Warrior team, victorious 66-48. We'll take a break. When we return, we'll be joined by Starmont boys basketball coach Dwayne Lowry, and our postgame show continues after this.
Mom, yeah, put that on my to-do list. There is more and more on my to-do list every day. I can hardly keep up, and I have to make sure everyone is paid. But who has time for the bills?
You know who can help with that?
Who?
Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping. They not only do taxes, but specialize in bookkeeping services as well. Has your to-do list gotten too long? Want help? Give Elkader Tax and Bookkeeping a call at 563-245-2154.
Stars Warriors basketball is brought to you in part by Farmers Savings Bank of Colesburg, Elkport Garber, Strawberry Point, Arlington, Elgin, and Wadena, member FDIC. Clayton County Recycling in Monona, TJ's Pizza in Monona and Claremont, LTI & Sons Water Conditioning, your Connecticut dealer in Postville, Meyer Collision and Service Center in Guttenberg and Elkader, Dean Family Chiropractic in Claremont, Thompson Construction and Monona Overhead Door, Growl Logs and Lumber in Elkader, Timber is a Crop, Harvest Wisely, St. Olaf Ag Sales and Service, T&K Cahoon, your Napa dealer in Monona, and by Nick's Excavating and Kane Construction in Farmersburg. Welcome back to Elkader. Post-game show continues. Again, our final score, it is Central victorious over Starmont, 66-48. Coach, this ball game very similar to the matchup that was played the first time in this ball game. Made a run in the fourth quarter, got back within 6, but unable to get the offense you needed.
Yeah, there's a few things that were different from the first game. Also, I'm very proud of our team. I think we've improved exceptionally and went through adversity of losing a key player. But hats off to Central. They've definitely improved a lot, too, as well. I kind of want to give credit to Central. They executed really, really well. They were quick from A to B. They did a lot of things right. Our team, I want to praise them for their intensity, their seriousness, and their determination. And the final score is not at all indicative of what the kind of game this was.
And the physicality you guys played with in this ball game. Yeah. Obviously, the big difference, Central shoots 50%. You shot 33% from the field. But before we get more inside the numbers, let's get an update there on Elliot Francis. I know one of your leaders for you there left this ball game with an injury to what appeared to be the eye.
Yeah, he got poked in the eye, and there was blood and some vision impairment. So they took him to get medical attention. I don't know anything beyond that. Certainly wish him the best. He's always been a great player. And one thing I always told Elliot, he started part of the time and sometimes he came off the bench. But I told him every single time you come into the game, great things happen. You know, he was that kind of a player. So hats off to him. I'm very proud of him, and I'm very proud of all the players. We had 5 seniors. I could sit here and take 20 minutes offering praise.
We're going to talk about the 5 seniors in just a bit. But first off, let's talk about some of the numbers offensively. Noah Gellner, 15 points to lead you. Dylan Popham as well, 14 points.
Hey, they've picked up the slack when our leading scorer got injured. Noah's been a major part of that. He went from, I think, averaging 10 points a game prior to Cale Scott's injury to over 15 now. He's had 20-plus games. He's always been a team leader. He's the heart and soul of the team. He's a very, very fine young man, far beyond the basketball court.
All right, and also Dylan Popham with 14.
Dylan Popham has also stepped it up. He knew that he had to take it to the hole, take his short-range jumper. He's really got a good part of that game. He did a great job and great hustle and a lot of heart.
All right, started the small game zone, went man-to-man, and that seemed like that was able to kind of slow the pace down a bit.
Well, when we went man-to-man, first part of that, we were doing a good job of holding them defensively, but we couldn't get anything going on the offensive.
Yeah.
That was the difference there.
All right, now tell me about your seniors. You mentioned you got 5 of them.
Carson Curtis, he wasn't able to play tonight. He's had some medical conditions. He's been sick a little bit. Carson has very energetic, very supportive of the team. He's been a great leader and an example for all the younger kids. He's going to be missed a lot. Noah Gellner, I can't say enough positive about him. His whole family's been very supportive of the team. Noah's a fine young man, and I don't care what he's got going on in his future. He's going to be exceptional at it. Cale Scott, he's the one that got injured. Had a coaches meeting with all the coaches in Tri-Conference on Saturday. Everybody offered him praise. They wanted to know how he was doing. And I said he had hopes of playing college. They all were very complimentary and said, hey, you're going to be playing college somewhere. Just go through the time, make sure you do the rehab correctly. Yeah. Caleb Boardman, he wasn't able to be here tonight. He's a very kind soul and been an important part of making our team ready to play. So I'm very thankful for him. I've had his brothers before. It's a great family.
Yeah, and Jack Toll, right?
Jack Toll, jeepers. There's nobody with a bigger heart, more intensity, and lays it all on the line. He'll dive for balls. I think he had 2 charges. He took 2 charges, I think, today. I'm sure he leads the team in charges. I don't know what that would be, but he's going to be missed. He's been a team leader for 4 years, even as a freshman. So hats off to him, and I'm very thankful that I had the opportunity to work with him.
I think you like the step this group of kids took forward, and I think you really feel good about the future.
Our JV squad this year had an exceptionally good season. We had a lot of freshmen out, so we scheduled a lot more games for freshmen than we had planned at the beginning of the season. They both had winning season, played a lot of tough teams. They're very solid. I think Starmont basketball has got a bright future ahead of it.
All right, we look forward to talking to you next season.
Thank you very much, Dan.
You betcha. Again, Starmont basketball coach Dwayne Lowry talking things over there about his Stars team, 66-48. And again, the final score, not telling the story of this game. We're joined once again by Coach Aaron Hammond now. So let's start talking about Central here. Starmont closes the season. I think this is a major step forward, going 12-11. Central goes to Bellevue now on Thursday night. So let's talk about both those teams first.
It's going to be a tall task for Central. I mean, they're going to have to plan, and you heard Coach Stramer say, we're going to have a plan for them. You know, they know it's going to be a tough one, but we've seen them play very, very well. When they shoot well and defend well, crash boards, they can compete with anybody, but Bellevue's a different beast, and they're going to have to be ready for that speed. Going to have to have your A game to be in that ball game on Thursday night to give yourselves an opportunity. And again, for the Stars, we hit on this, and Coach Lowry was so good in talking to us after the ball game. What a turnaround. I mean, a team that was competitive this year, won 12 ball games, a winning record, and again, I think they like maybe the direction they're headed. Yeah, hopefully, those guys all see the positives, come back out next year. That's the big thing with kids. Keep them out. Keep them having fun and have some success, and they'll just keep playing.
All right, other finals tonight. It is Edco beating North Lynn, 61-49. Also tonight in Class 2A, North Fayette Valley beat New Hampton. Good win for the Tigerhawks, 65-43. It was Dyke New Hartford beating MFL Marmac, 86-61. The bright spot for the Bulldogs, Carter Lightfoot went over 1,000 points for his career. Springville beat Clayton Ridge 60-48. Waukon over Postville 76-34. And again, Bellevue beat North Cedar tonight 87-37, the final score. So that's what shapes up here in night number 1 of the boys' tournaments. We still have Central, we have Edco, and we have North Fayette Valley among the teams that are still alive from our area.
Yep, we've got quite a few, and we'll keep following them down the road. But tomorrow night, back to the girls. We're up in Monona.
Yep, MFL Marmac and Beckman. Then Thursday night, it will be Central at Bellevue. The Chalk Talk each night, 6:30, game time 7 o'clock here on KCTN FM 100. Live video streamed on KCTN.com as well as on the KCTN YouTube channel. Friday nights, well, we got to see what plays out tomorrow night in the girls' tournament.
Goes,
Once again, our final score, Central victorious over Starmont, 66-48. For Coach Aaron Hamann, I'm Dan Behrens. My thanks once again to Briar Reich for running our camera tonight, and also thanks to Caitlin Mussman for running our studio show. For a complete recap of tonight's game, highlights, scores, and more, go to KCTN.com and click on the Sports tab. This has been a presentation of KCTN FM 100 Sports.
NEAT is connecting more and more homes and businesses to reliable, fast broadband internet in Northeast Iowa. NEAT's fiber optic network has expanded and is now offering speeds up to 1 gig in and around Monona, Luena, St. Olaf, Farmersburg, Postville, and surrounding rural areas. NEAT Fiber provides high-quality internet, television, and telephone services at the speed of light. For more information on how to upgrade your speed and services, visit NEITEL.com or call today 877-638-2122. NEAT, connecting you now.